Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How's everyone doing today? Today is a bit of an odd day, I'm going to be honest. I feel like, okay, wait. I have my face cam on. In the tiny little thing, I look very yellow. Do I look slightly jaundiced? It's fine. Hello. Hi, Sentok, Bobo, Joey, Yana, Hassan. Hello. How's everybody doing today? We're going to try, actually, let me turn this in OBS so I can see me a little bit better. Yeah, we're looking orange. It's fine. Ooh, it's fine. I'll fix it. How do I fix it? Anthony, hello. Mrs. Maris, hello. Listen, we also might have to turn this off at some point. That's probably a little bit better. Because it was getting weird last time we tried to play this, but we're gonna try again. We're back with more Date Everything. It's been too long. It's been too long. I've been thinking about this game pretty much 24/7 since we last played, and I'm very excited to be back. Let me make sure I'm, oh, that was loud, in the right save, because I made a test save. This game makes my computer run like 1,000 degrees. So I was trying to fiddle around with some things. How's everybody been doing since like yesterday when I saw most of you? Okay. The goal for today is twofold. One, we are going to, oh, also peep this little box over here. Slight distraction. I bought the DLC. I'm so excited. We are going to focus on meeting as many new people as we can. We have so many people to meet still. And also checking in on some of the fun drama stuff because I do love drama. So like the laundry room people are all doing a lot. Yes, the breaker box boys, that should be interesting. So we'll see what's up with that, but mostly meeting new people, I think. You're 3 work days away from your summer vacay. Oh, amazing. That's awesome. That is awesome. It is so hot where I live right now. I was out this morning just walking not very far, and I feel like I feel very gross about it. Oh, let's see if we're gonna change our phone background. Actually, can I take off the glasses so I have fewer apps? Wow. I don't know what I'm doing is a major mood. Hi, kitty. We're trying camera again. We gotta let the date see the face. What's fun? Pride Month. Let's go for it. Music I'm gonna leave as is. And I think maybe what we should do first, is there anybody I'm dying to meet? You cry? Wait, why? Is there anybody I'm dying to meet? Send some of the heat to Northern Europe? Listen, I would if I could. Why? Okay. These doors are not wanting to open. I feel like maybe we should, we need to meet the vacuum because we saw him at the Breaker Box Club and he was very attractive. So I feel like we gotta talk to him. Do the trapdoor in the boiler room. We'll do that afterwards. Also, hi, Scuba Steve. Hello, hello. Okay. The time has come. I'm so excited.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor.
Yes, of course.
No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression. Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
Okay. It took you many hours to find the trapdoor. See, here's the thing. I may have been watching some streams of Date Everything. It was a very chaotic experience because anytime someone even moved towards something that I didn't know, I was like, fast forward. And I was like covering, I would have my little phone or my iPad in front of me. I would cover with one hand so I could only see the little icon and not the character design and like speed past it. But I just like, I had to watch somebody play it because I couldn't play it myself until we were here. The vacuum is very challenging to get to fall in love with you. Listen, I don't mind a challenge. I don't. What?
What's that?
Okay. If the vacuum hates me, I
He
might
lets out
cry.
the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
I'm following. Oh, how's the sound? Are they too loud? Am I too loud? Let me know, please.
Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Oh, what's your record? Seemed like a while.
I'm up to
Hi,
3
Sarah.
hours.
3 hours. Actually, I'm really horrendous at holding my breath. I used to think it would be cool to like free dive. Now, I don't know if I could do that. They sound very quiet to you?
All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention.
Okay.
Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov, though.
Hi, who?
What's up?
Henry who? Cute. Wait, isn't there a song about a we don't I don't think I've been anywhere in the US where people call a vacuum a Hoover. But there's a song in Once, the movie that's a musical, I think, that's about a Hoover. I usually think about that.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up?
No, just to talk.
And today was supposed to be my day off.
Oh, my apologies. I'd love to chat.
Sure. What about?
I'm so nervous. Oh, I am looking for an animals. That's true. Yeah, have you seen any animals?
He taps his fingers on his chin, considering.
Wait, was Hoover the one I was supposed to talk to for that?
Maybe.
Maybe if you retraced your route mentally, but not like actually going since it's your day off.
I'd love to, but I'm a little tired today. Sorry.
See, if someone told me I was like seemed tired, I would probably cry because I would think it was just like a nice way of saying that I was broke and busted. You're the one who's the investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation.
Amazing.
I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times.
Mm-hmm.
I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Yeah, broken busted, kitty. They'd be like, you look rough. But they just said, you seem kind of tired. What kind of stuff do you investigate besides obviously crime?
You wouldn't believe the sorts of things I'm called for to check out. The evidence I pick up gets to be real interesting sometimes.
Old and busted, new hotness, if only.
Hair, bits of your dead skin,
Ugh.
fingernail clippings.
About that. Can you just pretend you didn't see any of that? Oh, that's embarrassing.
I don't mind. Part of the job. I also end up finding buttons, lint, paper clips, coins, you name it. If it's smaller than a quarter, I've probably got one somewhere in here.
Okay. Seems like you're packed pretty full.
I wouldn't worry about that. Plenty of room still.
I bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think.
Wait, crawl space?
I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic.
Ooh.
But I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
Listen. He might be my favorite. Who's our favorite? Who's our favorite? Did he say haunted attic? Wait, I haven't been to the crawl space either. Both of these are unknown locales to me. Did you say haunted attic?
Did I? Just a rumor, I'm sure.
Oh. I feel like I have to say this. Neil, Kitty, that's not... Girl, that's not... Wait, Lux,
Yeah,
Anthony?
a bit. It's been a long week. But I enjoy working hard.
That's good. I wonder if Hoove and Tyrell are friends.
Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
Let's see. What do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game. especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work.
Oil, yes, of course.
These days, I don't know. I've just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day.
Wait, I thought it's your day
Why
off.
don't you come back and see me next time you got a minute?
Okay.
I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could,
Yes, I accept.
I don't know, catch a game and have a drink?
I don't really like either of those things, but sure. Sounds good. I'd love to go someplace with you. Toss, toss.
Sounds like a plan.
Nice. Dirty clothes guy because you think you can fix him. Here's the thing. I did see a bit of, what's her name? Harper, the Hamper? I saw some Harper slander out there. Now, is she a little bit of a problem? Why, sure. But like, people saying we need to save Dirk from Harper. I think we need to save them from each other. Bolt, you love his hair and how flirty he is. Yeah. I don't know though. Sometimes when like people come across overly forward like that, I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, what's the realness that you're covering with a mask? A rug. Years of use have changed its color from red to everything. I feel like this is it. It's a secret. Not people blaming the woman. In the year of our wicked 2025? Oh, it's so creepy. I don't want to go down there. I don't even know how one does. What is that? Enter the crawl space. Oh my goodness. I think I hate it down here. I can talk to the ladder. Is that it? A key? Oh, I need to talk to the key. The rat trap is crazy. I don't know what that is, actually. Bonafide time capsule. Genuine treasures from decades past. Maybe inside, or at least old wrestling memorabilia and the best albums of the new romantics movement. Oh, interesting. Let me talk to this key.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it
Okay.
certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
Fancy.
He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
What can you do for me, though?
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
Uh-huh. You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well,
Crib!
I don't even know
Thank you
how
for
long
being a
it
member for
was.
25 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for lurking. I hope you're having a fabulous day. What can you do for me as wild? Listen.
Time lost all meaning under there.
One thing about me, I love a transactional
But
relationship.
never mind that now. I am Keith.
Ah, I
I
see.
owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
Hi, Keith. Oh, I love the
Eso.
shoes. It's hard to see them behind here, but they're little, like, keyholes.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Oh no, what's up?
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about.
I'm listening.
But I also don't want to ruin the surprise.
What does that mean?
So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
I'm gonna take the dramatic effect if that's okay. I kind of want to be surprised. Do we feel like we as a collective are going to be okay? So for context, I have Skylar's content aware mode on where she tells us if something that could potentially be like a bit uncomfy for people is a theme with the character. And she says he has a personality quirk. I don't know what that means. but I feel like I kind of want it to be a surprise. People who have played this, are we, like, on a scale of 1 to concerning, how concerning do we think this might be for people? Because I want people to be able to, like, not watch if they think it's going to bother them. Mostly we think we'll be okay. Okay. We're gonna go with the surprise.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Basically,
Wait,
he's a
I'm not
master
reading it. Tell me
manipulator.
when it's okay
You
to
cool with that? Or you wanna skip it?
Now I'm pressing the wrong thing. What do I press? Top or bottom? Do I press top or bottom? I'm averting my gaze. I'm gonna say top is okay. Top.
Carry on then.
Oh, we're carrying on. I did not see what Skylar
Tell
said.
me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
There is a locked door upstairs. Yeah, I'm looking for a way to get into the attic. Do you know where I'd find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am, in fact, a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
Noted.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
Now, what do you mean by that? Sounds very useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents.
Mhm.
So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna talk to
Nice
him
to hear
about
that
that.
some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
Wait, is this another couple that we can... Wait. Is Keith the reason that Dorian hates love?
If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Okay. I mean... Oh. Well, okay. I'm kind of intrigued by this time capsule business. I'm kind of... Here's the thing. I feel like maybe for the plot we need to do the rat trap. Mouse trap. Is it going to be a mouse rat person? Probably. Is that going to terrorize my... Anyway, mental health? Potentially. We'll do the time capsule first. Vote yay or nay for the rat trap.
You see a concerned
Ooh.
face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Hello.
Yes, this is choice. I am officially found.
This is not my time capsule. I've never owned a... Well, I might have owned a cassette tape. Kitty, I can't guarantee that it's going to be a rat person, but I have a belief that it will be. Oh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
I don't know. What can you do for me? Wait a minute. So you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing? If I let you out, are you going to cease to be like dematerialize or something? Can you see me through that? Can you see me through the window?
Not really, compadre. I've been in here for about 40 years.
Older than me.
It's a little crusty and musty.
Okay, then here goes nothing.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given
What is
form.
this?
An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm free. The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby. Oh, yeah.
Not quite.
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Rubik's Cube squares? That makes sense. That's kind of what like it was giving me, but the fact that they're separated from each other is kind of weird. One of my super secret special skills is that I can finish a Rubik's Cube really, really fast. I pull that one out at parties. Or I would if I went to parties. Wait, I thought you were a time capsule. I'm confused. How can you be an entire decade? You're a tubable junk. That's a little rude. I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule.
Ah.
The 80s personified.
Why, of course. Of course, of course.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Might use the shades on the trapdoor. We'll do that after this. I think we have one more charge for the day, maybe. Electric guitar, we love it.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns!
What's your name, sir? I didn't even notice the light bright. Oh, I used to love my light bright, but even back then, as a small tink, I did have that thing where, like, now it manifests in whenever I buy physical journals, I never use them because I get so much anxiety about what I'm going to use it for and the fact that I can never unuse it again. I felt that way a lot about light bright pages. Oh my. Bodhi Windbreaker. Amazing. As in the 1980s? I don't know much about it other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet. I mean...
Oh, my friend. Then do I ever have a story for you?
I'm listening. Not sounds like da bomb. Sure, why not?
Whoa, friend. Do you mean like an actual bomb? Because I don't truck with violence.
No, I was trying... What? No, I was trying...
I'm much more of a lover than a bomber of shit.
Fair enough. No,
Point
me too.
being, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, right. The bomb was the 90s, huh? My bad.
I guess in a way, I wasn't born then, dude. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Is that... I don't know what you mean, but I have an idea. Because you were sealed in the tube.
Totally.
Should I be concerned? When did people say tubular? When did people say radical? I don't know. Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
You good down here?
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays. Maybe watch some boob tube.
Some what? Can I find like a shelf for you or something? Lots of tube talk in the 80s, huh?
Huh. I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud. All right, then. I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
Wow. Can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
Who? You know what? It's fine. Wait. It's fine.
Very soon, you will understand how totally bogus that question made you look.
Listen, I know. Leave me alone. Embarrassing
Now,
myself
though,
left and
no
right.
worries. All good. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate.
You have fun
Talk to
with
you
that.
later.
Cool, cool, cool. Is that a Karate Kid reference? A ladder is like if stairs were asleep, and a trapdoor is like if a regular door fell over. Not that we should be ascribing agency to objects. That'd be weird. Can I climb you without... No. Yes. Okay, so I have seen Karate Kid, but in my defense, I was probably a child, and I haven't watched it since. It's not something that stayed fresh in my memory. But once the options came up, I was like, ah, yeah. Okay, door. Close you. Oh! Discord.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately.
Okay, I'm listening.
Is everything all right with the dateeverything? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why? Wait, shouldn't you know? Aren't you watching me through them?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before.
And
I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Okay. Well, A, what are metacognition readings? B, anything unusual like what? Because I am talking to inanimate objects. 3, what do you mean my life depends on it? And 4, did I start with A and B? Anyway, I don't remember. Can we circle back around to the fact that I have something that should be in the possession of the government? Can I throw them in the fridge instead? Wait, why?
Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay. Hi, Shy Shadow. Hello, hello. The listing off switching from letters to numbers. I was like, I don't remember if I started with letters or numbers. It's not important. Okay. The door. Is this gonna be our first repeat person? We talked to Maggie twice.
Well, look at that. You've made another friend.
Now, sir, clothe yourself.
A true porcelain arms.
Why does he sound like that? Oh no! What is happening?
Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him.
Sir, I'm uncomfy.
But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Dorian, my dear beloved friend, you are sending mixed signals, sir.
Dear. You've caught me in my horizontal state.
Not the horizontal state. Stop!
I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open.
Listen, I feel like you are in a fragile and sensitive state right now, and I'm not going to take advantage of you.
But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
You know, we can pretend we didn't even talk. You know what? Wait a second. We can pretend we didn't have this conversation later. That's fine. However, I do feel the need to point out that his pants are like the latch lock, and they're currently unlatched. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't you worry.
Well, you could, but you don't have to.
Sir, you know what? Let me just cover this back up. I can't. Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna scoot on past and pretend that never happened. Not the new favorite. Your new favorite is Dorian now. We just needed to see a different side to Dorian. Wait. I can't make that reference right now. We'll come back to that. Who else should we talk to? Literally anybody. Is there anything in... You know what? You know who we've seen, but we haven't actually spoken to? The shower. We saw the shower also at Eddie and Faults. I feel like we should talk to the shower.
It's jarring to hear someone else's voice singing in your shower. After all, you haven't brought anybody home since you've been here. But this isn't some forgotten paramour from the night before.
No, of course not. It's Johnny Splash. The Johnny Splash, mind you. Actually, I'm not really much of a shower singer.
There's a singer in your bathroom, and he's using your showerhead as a microphone. While his singing may be less than professional, he certainly looks the part. His handsome face is framed by glistening ringlet curls, and his clothing has a sterile, hygienic vibe, a stark contrast to the smoldering, sensitive artist you see before you.
I love that he has a little flower that's like a loofah. I think I pointed that out before. And the bath mats on his, like, I don't know what those are on pants. And the little drain is the, like, pant. I don't know. What are clothes? Dorian taking Thirst Trap to a new level. A horizontal level? Actually, yes. The wall in front of the stairs. We have talked to the wall. Apparently we're lovers. I don't know. I didn't like understand what the conversation was, but that was the result of it.
Hot love. Wet hot love.
Okay.
Oh, hey! Oh, jeepers. Didn't hear you come in. I weren't
Hey,
expecting
Johnny.
company, especially such a ravishing company. Come right on in, darling. Be sure to wear a shower cap or you're gonna get yourself mighty wet.
Well, may I speak with you from outside of the shower, though? I would prefer not to stand inside of you. Actually, question. How do we as a person I know, like, here's the thing. We talked with Betty about this when we first talked to Betty. How do we as a person live in this house now, though? Because, like, anytime we step into the shower, we're like, sorry, Johnny, like, I need to wash up, like, apologize, don't mind the intrusion. Anytime we need a little potty break, we're sitting right on top of Jean-Loup. I don't know how I feel about that. I'd have to get a second house to actually live in and hope that there wasn't, like, there weren't secret people as the objects, you know? Oh, because you're a shower, I get it. Don't think about it on repeat. I don't know. I don't know that my brain is wired to just not think about that kind of thing.
You bet your biscuits. Ain't nothing getting past you, I reckon. Well, I'm just as happy as a pig in mud that you decided to stop on in. It's mighty nice to see a new face around these parts. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and I can tell you're a healthy dose of paprika.
Kind of basic for a spice, but I'll take it.
Well, maybe you're more of a cayenne.
Too spicy and not flavorful enough. Maybe cinnamon. You know, it's kind of bitter, like me, but if you prepare it right, it makes something delicious. Cinnamon.
Sweet. Ooh, that's sweet. Like nectar straight from the honeysuckle.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Unless you ingest a whole spoonful, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't fool Johnny Splash. Not 3 times, anyway. Not again. No, sir.
Okay, I love the shower head, how it's like his mic stand. I think that's really cool.
Well, I reckon we'll have to get to know each other better to really find out.
You're so sweet.
Well, you're mighty welcome. Name's Johnny Splash.
Hi, Johnny. Listen.
Whoa.
He has a lot of confidence for somebody whose singing ability does not quite reach the level of his confidence about it, but he's kind of a cutie patootie. Tink, I haven't encountered that dateable yet. I know what object it is, but I don't know where the object is. Maybe you should try to find that one today.
And I just want to make absolutely sure whoever saunters over my way is treated with the most respect and hospitality a gentle shower like myself can offer.
It's a little bit the accent, too. The accent is... I'll leave a positive review.
Now, don't that sound like a hilariously sardonic send-up to our crazy modern world? But being a shower, I don't understand the reference.
My bad.
Here's what I reckon I do know, though. It's just real darn important that folks keep coming by.
Of course.
I'm told. You're kind of monotonous around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
Leaning on the mic is real cute. Duh. The design is great, but Elvis impersonator that can't sing is a bit grating. Fair enough, fair enough. If you were actually singing right now, I'd probably be like, please stop. Please stop. Oh my goodness. No, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. The bathroom can be a frighteningly monotonous kind of place. Just duller than dishwater. Or toilet water, as the case may be.
You could have gone with sink water, shower water, like literally anything other than toilet
just
water.
think on it for a second here. Would you go to a bathroom to have yourself a good old time?
I don't, but I know people who do.
To experience something new and exciting? To meet someone famous or important?
Well, never that. Well, maybe if you're at like a club that a famous person is at, right? And you see them go into the bathroom, so then you're like, this is my chance to like meet them, become best friends, very like fan fiction. Then you might, but that's not my house bathroom. So it depends on the bathroom, I would say.
See, that's
Yeah.
exactly my point.
Met ball
It's just not
bathroom?
what your average bathroom is for.
I mean, you are correct.
Your common bathroom is a utilitarian kind of joint. Sure,
Oops,
it's
sorry.
useful and consistent, but it ain't a particularly lively spot.
Also one of the smaller rooms in the house, which, you know, and you're stuck with Jean-Luc, who probably never shuts up, so.
Ain't no nightclubs and no bathrooms. You know what I'm saying?
You could start one. Absolutely.
Do you know what I usually spend all my time doing around here?
Practicing your singing. Using the toilet?
Heck, I wish.
What? What?
Truth is, darling, I spend 99% of my day sitting around doing absolutely nothing at all. Do you know how long it takes the average person to shower?
No. 12 minutes.
Oh, that's positively accurate.
I had very varied choices.
It takes the average person 12 minutes.
Wasting a ton of water, but only on wash days, okay? Getting the hair, it's just a lot.
That's your shower. I ain't here to pass judgment, baby. That's between you and the Department of Water and Power.
Of course.
And God.
Oh, well.
Here's my point about showering. For the average person, it's 12 minutes. I looked it up and everything. 12 minutes of a water spraying, shampoo foaming, washcloth scrubbing routine. And don't get me wrong, those 12 minutes ain't bad at all. But do you know how long a day is?
I think 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. No one told me these are all so mean. Oh my goodness. I am not even smart enough to know that there are 24 hours in a day. All I need is 5 smarts. All I need is one friend with even a little bit of brains. Don't have that. Mine all feel endless. That feels mean, but it's fine.
Oh, I feel you there, muchacho. Or muchacha. But I don't want to assume.
Fair enough.
Well, the answer is 1,440 minutes. Which means my job is quite literally just 1% of my day.
Get a hobby. Start a business. Sounds great.
Well, I get why you might be inclined to say that.
We not think good yet? I think on our specs it says that we're the opposite of smart, and we're not smart enough to know what the opposite of smart is, so.
But honestly, it's worse than a dead skunk in a wedding chapel on the 4th of July.
Ooh.
Which is really bad, in case that weren't clear.
Sounds
See,
it.
I'm a shower. If I ain't being used, it ain't like I can just get up and go boogieing down at the dance hall or something.
Now, don't try to manipulate me, Johnny, because I specifically saw you at the club. On stage performing. So what's
I
that?
can't just hop on over to the malt shop for a milkshake and some lacking noodling.
No?
No, I'm just here, perpetually stuck in this humdrum, go-nowhere existence. Do you know how that makes me feel?
Bad? Terrible?
You're gosh darn right. Sorry for swearing, Mama. It makes me feel unfulfilled, listless, bored stiff, like a scarecrow in a cornfield. Like I'm gonna be stuck here forever. And all my dreams ain't never gonna come true.
Dreams. Oh, I suppose we must ask him about his dreams.
Gosh darn it. Did I go and say that out loud?
You know you did, Johnny. You really had me for a minute. You're losing me. Tell me your dreams, Johnny.
Listen, I don't prefer to talk about that.
You're gonna sing about it, though?
I just ain't much reason to have your head up in the clouds when your pipes are firmly bolted to the drywall. Some people get to have dreams, but Johnny Splash gets to waste away listening to leaky faucet strip. And that's all there is to it.
That's too bad. It was good chatting with you. It's kind of diabolical, but also, listen, I usually have an ask twice policy. Have I asked more than once? Why am I taking my real life policy to this game? Who knows? Please, Johnny, tell me your dream. Why is Leaky Faucets legit a low-key cool band name? What kind of band, though? Like, what genre would the Leaky Faucets be?
Oh,
Not the
what
Leaky
heck?
Faucets, Leaky Faucets.
You done twisted my temperature knob. Now, I reckon I usually don't do this, but you got a trustworthy face. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little bit sweet on you.
Me?
So, I'll tell you my super secret dreams on one condition.
Well, what is it? Emo rock, garage emo. I can see it. I can see it. Who did I get sass from? We gotta see who our friends are after this, actually. Super secret dreams on one condition. I'm not usually in the habit of accepting conditions I don't know about. What's the condition? I got it from Lux. Are we friends with
Lux?
Lux?
Visit me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Show me this ain't some meaningless fling for you.
Well,
come back around, and I'll share with you the secret I ain't never shared with anyone else before.
all right. Let me not make promises I can't keep. I mean, I am very important. Now, when he says when he says tomorrow, I don't think he's gonna care if it's not tomorrow. But the moral implications of me knowing I promise when I know I'm not gonna do it. Let me check my schedule. I'm very important.
Hope I'll see you then. Now you better mosey on out of here quick. Plumbers are coming soon to fix my water pressure issues.
Nothing worse than bad water pressure, especially on wash days for your hair. Oh my goodness. It's diabolical. Okay, we have a message. Let's not take our work into the bedroom, so we're gonna check it here.
Champ, champ, champ!
Yes?
How goes it?
What am I supposed to do with this? He would probably take this as a joke, but I can't have it in writing to my employers in case they use that as evidence. So unfortunately, I have to say your butt.
I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today.
I've already been told I'm not
would like
the
you
youth.
to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Very short and not fun.
All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
I don't know you. It's nothing personal. It's just that I don't know you, so not likely. I worked with you for like 30 minutes.
Ah, that's just fine. I'll be straight. There was no exit survey. I just need some help. Now that I've revealed my own vulnerability and gained your trust, how likely are you to recommend Tom for a job somewhere? Ah, can't win them all.
So you came to me in my home, in my unemployed condition, took up my time with a fake survey asking if I, the employee that you probably know less than anybody else, would recommend you for a job, sir. Therapy. Absolute therapy. Okay. Now, we must check the data decks. See what's up. And our specs, actually. Tom has been doing this to his whole contacts list. You know what? You're probably right. You are probably right. We have 10 poise. Still like watching a baby deer learn to walk, only with less dignity. We have 5 sass, which makes us playful, though. You don't quite get humor yet, but you can confidently say it was funny when the man's pants fell down. Okay. That means we have 3 friends. Those friends being Dorian, obviously. Wait. Yes. Well, Wallace, we're, I guess, in love with. Dorian, we're friends. Yes, we are. And Lux. Oh, we are friends with Lux. Oh, well, slay. Okay. We also, let's see, who did we talk to yesterday? Johnny Splash. He met Johnny Splash, not a hunka burning love wrapped in a shower curtain. He asked you to come back to hear a secret he's never shared with anyone before. Likes, fame, fortune, everything that goes with it. Oh, grounded. Dislikes, snark. Anyway. Henry Hoover. You met Hoover, an easygoing, overworked, crime scene investigator who seems like he might just have a bit too much on his plate. He'd love to hang out with you next time over a drink or a game to reconnect with who he was before he got so overworked. Likes, brews, sports, holding on to stuff. Dislikes, letting go. Keith? Oh, aren't you in my pocket? You found Keith, a skeleton key, in the crawl space where he was apparently trapped for decades. He's going to meet you at the attic door. Oh yeah, which he's agreed to help you unlock. Likes candy, dislikes secrets. Okay. Wait, okay. And Bodhi Windbreaker, a radical relic from the 80s. You released him from his time capsule. He seems very friendly and is going to be chilling somewhere if you'd like to see him again. Where though? Likes the 1980s, dislikes the 1780s. Okay. Fair enough. Everyone's so fabulous. You know what? I forgot we also have to matchmake for Celia and Florence. Eddie and Vault, we have to see what the tea is. Okay. I don't know how much checking up we're gonna do on people today, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. Let's... I want to talk to the box. I really want to talk to the box. I want to open the door. But I also want to follow up with the drama. Drama first. That way if it's bad, we can get that out of our brains before the end of the day, you know? So let's actually... Yeah, well, we're already down here. Let's check on the laundry friends. The hamper, as it were.
Once again, Harper and Dirk are going at it when you walk up on them. This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
Oh, see? Harper's not the only villain here.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Chappie?
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him, to tell you the truth. He finally escaped from you.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice! That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way.
Just not hear her voice?
I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
I will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to
Hey
hear.
now. I I refuse to be a pawn in this. Like, I will join your relationship as your third. However, I will not be a pawn.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you. Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
How you doing, friend?
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Turkey just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Did you two ever like each other? I've not yet seen him happy, to be fair.
Oh, he's happy all the time when no one else is around.
Including you?
He just gets brave when he has an audience. You seem like someone who gets relationships.
Well,
I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Turkey lately.
I'm listening.
You'll listen to me, won't you?
Yes, actively. You should talk to an actual therapist, but considering we're in the house and I don't think any of the furniture objects are certified, I would love to help.
Oh, good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of the room, overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
So when when our dateables are moving around, how does that work? Like, does the personification of them become a separate entity from the actual physical existence of that item, and then the personification of them just like hops over? Do we are we dollhousing the items, or is it just like popping around like ask Skylar? It's an answer you can say makes sense or not. Skylar has an answer? All right.
It all started a few years ago.
I'm listening.
A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know?
Mostly Dirk.
You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket. God, what a stick of chapstick he was.
They were fighting about this person. I already forgot their name. I'm listening.
His name was Chappie.
Ah, yes, Chappie.
And he had the softest lips you can imagine. We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance.
A fling.
He started talking engagement towards the end.
Oh.
Hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
Man, that sounds like what we call love bombing. Sorry, but the only rings in my pockets were candy rings or onion rings.
Don't remind me.
Oh.
That time I found an onion ring in your jeans pocket.
My bad.
God. Anyway, Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Okay.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him.
My bad. The ma'am, that sounds like what we call love bombing. Followed by an IRL sip, yes. Harper, I'm so sorry.
Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
She lets out a sob.
Now, how do I come back from unaliving the potential love of her life?
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Oh, no, no, never mind. He was alive.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away.
Oh, never mind. I feel like just sorry. Like, I don't mean to sound flippant, but the rest of these don't. How double could I? I'm so sorry. Sorry.
It's too late now. But thanks.
In my defense, I wouldn't have done it if I knew he was a person.
Anyway, ever since then, when Turkey gets washed by Washford and Drysdale.
Wait.
He leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me. I've gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
Why does he ignore you?
'Cause he's a low-down, dirty cheater. I know that Turkey is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else.
Oh.
Tell the truth, Turkey! I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there.
Not all the Hanks.
And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it!
You keep saying you know, but how?
Because I do! Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
Oh, yeah.
She taps her temple.
Hamper's intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately.
How long is my laundry clean?
Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have.
Oh, obviously. Well, yes, okay.
But I just
Slay.
love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Oh, girl, I gotta think on this. Projection, there, you know, it's, yeah. Hi, Lucy. Hello. I feel like I can't tell her to leave him because, frankly, I don't think she wants to hear that. So, and I don't think we're close enough for her to be okay with me telling her something she doesn't want to hear. So not only will she probably hate me, she also probably won't leave him. And what's the point in that? Saying to hold on tight and never let go is not the healthiest, obviously. I'm just going to kindly ask why I'm being put in the middle of this.
Because you're just so smart and thoughtful and good with relationships.
Well, actually, I have 0 smarts.
Well, I guess I should go.
Okay.
Durkee could be doing God knows what out there. I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
Oh, that's
She
not...
sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Oh, that's
Thanks
not...
for listening. I feel so much better.
Hey. Bye, Harper. Nice chat. Harper is a major red flag, the anger issues. You know what? Yes. Here's the thing, though. They both seem somewhat problematic and toxic. Not that that makes it okay that they're treating the other person badly, but at least Harper, okay. Harper is on the right track. Hear me out. To evolving into a better version of herself. She, at the very least, is able to vocalize the feelings that led her to being so clingy with Dirk, like where those anxieties stem from and how that affects her current relationship. That's really big, actually. It's not enough, but it's really big. So props to Harper for that one. Let's go ahead and chat with Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, you're back. Try not to bore me too much this time.
Oh, you're back. Oh, wait, yeah, I see.
I challenge you to leave me speechless.
Look, I talked to Washford for you, so I'm trying to, like, What? What? There's a tarantula on your butt.
My, what a lucky spider. Ever seen a tarantula on a trampoline? Because that's how tight these glutes are.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. I do love to play. What's life without a little, harmless diversion?
Of course. It would be pretty boring. What kinds of things do you do for fun?
Oh, I'm fairly easy to amuse. Cards, conversation, a nice Chardonnay, or three.
Yes, Perb, thank you. If everyone in chat can refrain from sharing spoilers, I would appreciate it. I, for the most part, have seen a few character designs that are for dateables we haven't met yet, but I pretty much don't know anything like personality, conversation, plot, ending wise, apart from what we've played. And I kind of want to be surprised. The combination of arrogance and loose socks will never not amuse you. It's so funny that he exclusively has socks all over him because, like, the thing of losing socks in the dryer all the time. I'm pretty jealous you can keep that figure with those as your hobbies.
Well, those aren't my only pastimes.
You are an acrobat.
I do have other, more physical pursuits.
Yes, acrobats. Like weightlifting?
Not exactly. Well, sometimes I would be the weight rather than the lifter.
Now, sir, here's the thing, though. There's only so much that's going to do for your figure. Makes sense to me.
I knew it. You have an aversion to
Wait,
boys
what?
being on top of boys.
What? Listen, no, it's not that.
Oh,
Me?
good.
A
I have
queer?
no preference on others' preferences, of course.
Do what you want with who you want, I say. Of course.
Ah, points!
The shock. I accused of this during Pride Month is diabolical.
My, look at you. Collecting all the points and the gold stars and the defending of the personal freedoms. I love it.
Yeah, cool. Me, a queer, during 2025, of course. Kitty, I think you can make that happen. I suspect you can make that happen.
You know what else I love? Flowers. Big bouquets of them. Birds of paradise are my favorites. They're impossible to get here.
Of course. By here, you mean in the laundry room?
Yes, it's something about the humidity, which I think is ridiculous, because paradise by definition is tropical.
I agree, actually.
Or maybe it's something about the fact that it's inside, which again is asinine, because I've met so many birds and the majority of them were thrilled with their cages, which were, without exception, inside.
Have you been outside, though? Have you met outside birds? That was a lot of information.
Yes, wasn't it? It's just been so long since I had anyone to talk to. Oh, how are you going to take care of me if you don't know my personal tastes?
You're right, I'll ask.
Points. Ask me a question. Divine my being.
Of course. What's your favorite color? Orange, like the sunset?
Forever and perfectly a combination of lavender purple and baby blue, culminating in a sultry, subtle, undeniable periwinkle.
Yeah, that's a good
Next
one.
question.
I approve. Sultry periwinkle?
Sultry, my darling examiner. I am seduced by beauty.
Of course. What's your favorite breed of dog?
Oh, this is an easy one. I have a long-standing love affair with the tassel hound.
Ah, of course.
And if you don't know what a tassel hound is, which wouldn't surprise me, given that you're, well,
human. You must go and chat with Mateo.
Now, why do you mumble human that way, though? I have spoken with Mateo.
There's so damn many of them, you know, and they are adorable.
I've met him. I'm helping him to find his own tassel hound.
Well, I would love to help, but I can't be bothered as I have this physique to sculpt.
Now, how are you going to do that without Washford, though? Has Washford been with you the whole time you've been in here?
Well, of course, silly. We are stackables, after all. We are not brothers or anything incestuous as that. Just a mere 25-year fling.
A, why would you say that? 2, 25-year fling. I wish. I wish someone would try to not define a relationship with me for 25 years. That's a long time, Drysdale.
Yes, I suppose, But time means less to me than some others I know. It's been a blink of a timer setting, really.
Of course. How long's it been since you broke up?
Years. Years. It's been years.
Okay, but like how many? How long since you've talked to him?
A very long, lonely time.
What was it the Washford said? A long and solitary bad mood or something? Maybe you two, listen. I've not known you two for 25 years, but maybe you're not as different as you think?
And that must be the end of your game, because it was by far the most important and tricky and insightful question. And since I answered all of them correctly, I win! I love to win. Oh, I love gold stars. I love Washford.
What?
I love Washford.
You do?
Oh, damn it.
No, it's cute.
Drysdale runs a hand through his hair, shaking his head.
Oh, God. I can't tell you how inconvenient this is.
Fair enough. Love is sometimes inconvenient. I get it.
Do you? Truly? Ah, so many don't. Not that I've confessed or confided in anyone else in this linoleum gossip shop. I think the consensus about Washford is that he's a wet nurse for pablum and I'm better off.
Is it?
Or it could be also that I'm a flighty and performative hot air balloon and he's better off. But either way, I just couldn't stand to hear it, so I've never asked.
Not even your besties, Celia and Florence.
But if you really do understand the gross inconvenience represented by true feeling for someone, then I am grateful. You must do something for me. You can see now, I trust, that I am incapable of solving this puzzle on my own. I'm too bound up in it, and I have loved being bound up before, Cherub, believe you me.
Unnecessary addition.
With this dramatic pause, I am entangled, and you must help me.
Not saying dramatic pause. I adore that. Okay, what can I do?
You must talk to him for me. You must, please. Try to repair this chasm, this rift. It's like a new stained canyon has torn its way through my heart.
Sure.
Will you, please?
Yes, I mean, I would recommend you just telling Washford that you love him, but I can try. I can try. I can't make any promises, though.
Understood. I've always considered promises to be rather passé anyway. Sort of just like berry hats. Just, don't. Really.
What did berets ever do to you?
Thank you.
Well, clearly, okay. Everyone, gather your wits about you. Prepare for a long, poetic conversation that eventually will get to the point. We gotta see what Washford has to say.
Oh, look. A fantastic red shirt.
Thanks.
I imagine you want me to swoon.
No, I just wanted to look nice for myself.
You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will overwhelm you. I must confess, There is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in it.
Hi.
Drowned in the darkness and the sorrow, if only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me.
Now, that's really rude. Why would you wish that upon me? You look nice and moist today. Hi, Washford. How's it going?
It goes as it goes. I was. My God, I was. And the light and the darkness consumed us both. And time crept in this penitent crawl moment to night, and I didn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have not enough breath in me to care for anything but this. For anyone but this. For anywhere but this now, my love.
Of course. You know I'm here, right?
Come with me.
Where?
Come before me, with a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell to revel in horrors. You know only a heap of broken images. A casual forgetting of even the shallow breath you're shackled to. You are a poor, marionetted hanged man, dripping from his cobweb strings. Come with me. Come into the deep water.
Would you like to actually explain
You
things to me?
lustful abandon, under a salted rage of stars.
Wait, what? I feel like it's time to bring up Drysdale. Was Drysdale into this stuff?
You fool. No. That was unkind. You do not know him. You do not truly know me either.
That's true. I'm trying, though. The voice of so many characters you can almost place. Yeah, I don't know who this voice actor is. We can check in the data decks if you need the name, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Pleasure. Ecstasy. Was he into this stuff? We exalted in each other in a way you could not possibly imagine.
Rude, but okay. I'm happy for you guys. It just seems a little unrealistic. No, I don't know. I definitely can't imagine that.
My guess is you never really tried.
Okay, now.
There is another poem I think you might like. One that truly sums up our relationship. It's by T.S. Eliot. One of my personal favorites. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Of course. I think you've misunderstood me. I can see how passionate you are about what you believe. I mean, I can very much see that.
Yes, of course. The poetry of it all. But please.
Yeah, I mean, he's very rambly, but the voice is so good that it's okay.
It would destroy me to know that my passion was boring you. I have too many memories of that.
Right.
Of brightly lit eyes gradually fading. The mask of tolerance sliding over the once familiar features of a friend. It is a precious kind of heartbreak. And my heart has its share of scars.
I mean, I do get it. To feel like who you are as a person and how you express yourself is all of a sudden not appreciated or like actively disliked by a person that you had a connection with.
Rather than batter
Rough.
away at the merciless stone of an unsympathetic mind, I will release you.
Wait.
Good luck to you, traveler.
No, but I need to tell you about Well, that went well. You at work right now? Wait, what? Real heartbreak. Yeah, that would be really rough. I mean, if they were in a 25 year situationship, and he's like, yeah, all of a sudden, I could see that Drysdale, just anytime I would talk, was like not focusing, not paying attention. Like, he thinks I'm melodramatic. He thinks I talk too much. Like, what the heck? I don't think I actually know where the board games are. If I could find them, I would be willing to check them out. Is it you? A cable box? No. Oh, I think this is our console. I have seen what that looks like. That's a game. In a closet, perhaps. Just a box. Another box. Yet another box. Books. Cool. I gotta find some things. Ooh, holiday decorations, I think. That's fun. This particular box is known as a box. There are a lot of boxes that are just boxes. If I were this version of me, where would I... Oh! Sorry, Dorian. Where would I put my board games? Boxes, boxes. Let's check downstairs. I don't know what the box character looks like, but I think I know who. Wait. Really? He said, I want to go hang out somewhere else. Let me be on the couch. The right box in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Well, yes. What was I trying to say? Sorry for bumping into you, ma'am. Oh, I don't know what the box looks like, but I think I know who the box is. Why did I come down here? Oh, yes, I was going to go in here. See if I find any more boxes. Wait, is that a puzzle piece? That looks like it's all one thing. That's probably not it. Paper. No gods or kings, only box. Okay. I feel like maybe we can't find it yet. What's in the box? The fact that they came up with so many descriptors for the boxes is pretty iconic. Try the living room. I did go in the living room. The living room is right here with the piano, and right here with the TV. And all this stuff is cable box, a gate. Wait. I mean, maybe it'll be these games, but I don't know. Attic, probably. Fair enough. So we might have to open the attic first. Okay, first, I need to talk to a different box. Not the regular box, the special box. And then we do have the key, so maybe we can get to the attic. I would love to see the special box.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Oh, really?
Hey there! I'm Michael Transaction.
Hi.
But you can call me Mikey.
I thought this was a hat at first. I'm pretty sure it's just meant to be their hair. Oh.
Congratulations!
Hi, Mikey. Shoes. Cute. Michael Transaction is way too much. It's great.
Your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition.
You're welcome.
Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before.
What are the features?
Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt.
Yes, of course.
Exclusive access to the art book.
Of course.
Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds.
Anything else?
Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish.
Love it.
And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby.
I don't know why that's so funny. I think we'll be good friends, Mikey.
Mikey likey.
No.
Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box.
I'm so excited.
Each day you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor.
Okay, what does that mean? I think I'm actually crying a little bit. Do I need armor in a dating sim?
This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion!
I need that. My specs are trash. We're kind of a horrible person to be around. I don't know how we already have 2 friends and 1 lover, but we do. Sounds great. I'm in. Stev, I know. I'm obsessed with this game, though.
It is a blast, baby!
It's a blast.
You can pull from my common boots of true presence.
Of course.
They have a high chance of being pulled.
Uh-huh.
Or...
what do they do, though?
You can pull from my epic
Probably
gauntlets of stardom.
Boys or something? Ah, right, of course.
They have a small chance of being pulled.
Okay.
Or...
I'm
you
listening.
can pull from my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism.
Your what? Everyone hates you in this game? Wait, really? I didn't finish watching your stream stuff. I'll need to go back and watch it once I've met more of the people. I was trying to prevent myself from seeing anybody that I hadn't interacted with yet.
This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled.
Of course.
But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards.
Okay, I'm looking forward to getting these.
It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull.
I don't know what that
Brundles
means.
are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to.
I lost it. Wait, I have to get it back. I'll get it, just you wait. How do I get brundles?
Good question. In order to get your hands on some brundles, you have to spend money.
Okay.
You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools.
I'm not following. I'm too distracted. How do I get money if I don't have a job?
You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation.
So?
Oh, well, you said money with no capitalization.
Money.
That's totally different from money with the capitalization.
Money. I got it. I understand the difference.
You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank.
Okay. Makes perfect sense to me. I'll take it.
Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Okay. Do I have to use a charge to do that? Because that's rude. But noted. It is now nighttime. A real-life, honest to Bluebeard treasure chest. Oh my goodness. Okay. The time has come. That's your severance pay. Well, severance pay for armor that works to, it shook so aggressively to speak with my furniture is pretty cool. I assume we probably just have to speak with this Dorian to get him to unlock. We're gonna try that. If it doesn't actually work, there's always tomorrow.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hey Dorian, how you feeling after yesterday?
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
But it's my house, though.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
I feel like we're about to get a story.
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Dorian's so in his feelings about that. We're getting down to the nitty gritty about why Dorian is the way that he is.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian.
You're telling me Keith has been all up in all that we saw?
And I am back to stay. Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
Well then.
And just like that, door is open.
No, wait, why do I feel bad about this? Wait, why do I feel like I'm going to have to pick up the pieces that Keith leaves behind? Wait, why am I okay with that? Why am I... Listen, I'll pick up all of Dorian's pieces, don't you worry. That was brilliant.
He gets me every time.
Just,
yeah, sorry for making you all read the Twigger. Not Twigger. The trigger warning that I tried to skip and just misclicked.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
Worse.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well.
I feel so icky about this. Seems like there's some history here.
Well...
We may have given love a shot, but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
Well, at least yours. Sure, I agree. Maybe we can be friends, Keith?
Why, I would love that.
Please stop poking that key at me, though. It's right up in my face.
I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Of course. Yes!
The treasure trove of friendship is open to us.
Nice. What'd I get? What'd I get? Now! That doesn't feel right, but I'll take it. Let's see what's in store in the attic.
In you go, mate.
Thank you. Ooh! The second one is why. There are some interesting dialogue options in this. Oh, creepy. The thing is, we can't even talk to anything in here today. What's fun, Keith? Just on the... Oh, okay. That's fine. Wait, I can? I just don't have any charges left. It's a ghost. It spooks when it's spooking to. Ugh, that one was terrible. No, I liked it. The HVAC of the attic. Mountain of keepsakes has begun to dwindle, much like our interest in writing descriptions about them. No fair. You wrote a lot of things about boxes. Those are more holiday decorations, I think. It's very dark in here. Anything else that's interesting? What is this? An empty frame. There he is! How is this plant alive up here? Oh, it's a plastic. Okay, it's plastic. Fair enough. Got a light switch. There's Lux. Wait, could I talk to this spider web? It doesn't look like it. Unfortunate. Oh, a safe. Second safest way you can store your money until you finally buy another smaller safe to put inside this one. Sadly, making that purchase immediately renders both safes obsolete. The dream lives on. A window? Okay. Oh my goodness. I will be back here. After I sleep. Oh, I'm so excited. We're in the attic. The time has come. Do we see Mikey? Here's the thing. I need stats. I'll let you all give me your opinion while I pull up my phone for us to look at what we discovered yesterday. Should we spend a charge on Mikey to see if we can pull for things that are going to help our stats, or should we use all 5 of our charges talking to other people? We got, I think this is like unlocking more stuff for Dorian. Discovered the sexy, rather bad boy trap Dorian. What an unexpectedly spicy side to your old friend, and good lord, that body. Now listen, you said it, not me. Cool. Washford. Cool. I'm not gonna read like all of this stuff. Harper seems convinced that Dirk is cheating on her when he's clean. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Clarence. Clean Dirk. Burke. You've met Michael Transaction, aka Mikey, because you purchased the luxurious edition. You have access to the Date Everything loot box. You can pull him up to 10 times a day in order to gain bonuses to your specs points. This will help you on your path to completion. All you have to do is save up money. Money to spend on Brundles, which you can then use to dip into the loot box. You get 5 money per day from Valdivian. Likes, increasing stats, family time, delayed variable responses, dislikes, Stacy. Who's Stacy? Didn't Harper cheat on him with Chapstick? No, Chappie the Chapstick was pre-Dirk. So after her love affair with Chappie ended, she got with Dirk, and that's why the insecurities and trauma from her past relationship are trickling over to her current relationship with Dirk. That's what's happening. Okay. Do I have clean laundry? Because here's what did they just say? Household me. Oh, household me. Wait, I love the hangs. None of this is clothing. I would love to find some clean clothing if that existed. That was the Hanks, kitty. The hangers. I just bumped into them. Sometimes when you bump into people, they like say stuff or like grunt. It's a little disconcerting, but yeah, I'm not seeing any clothes. All right, well, let's talk to Michael. Is it possible to talk to Clarence right now or just Dirk? I mean, I don't see any clean clothes, so I'm thinking probably just Dirk, but I wanted to check since Harper was talking to us about it.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you, talking into a cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Yeah? Oh. Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh.
Michaela?
Oh, now, Mickey. That doesn't mean I love her more.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you.
You got children?
Love you too. Bye-bye.
What are your children?
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
What would you like to do?
I'd like to know what was that? Like, what was that about? But also, listen, let's go to the Brundle merchant. I don't know what any of this means. Who is that on the phone?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids.
Of course.
I apologize for having them on the call while on duty.
No, it's okay.
That is unprofessional.
But who are your children? I was just curious.
Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know?
How can... Well, wife is very... Maybe not how things are. how can things have children? Actually, I did have this question kind of at the start of the game.
Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on. But, just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet.
Of course. You must be fairly young yourself then as a microtransaction.
Fairly young and robust, I might say.
Okay.
I was born from my parents, Roland the Roulette Wheel and Addie Addiction.
Oh!
My mom has a ton of offspring.
That's not okay. Can we talk about her?
No.
Oh.
Anything else?
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 kids, Michaela, Marco, and Mickey.
And what are they? That's so cute.
They are!
The hard no. I mean, listen, I appreciate a boundary. It was a polite but hard no.
Anything else?
What are your children? Who's your wife?
Oh, she's great. Anything else?
What kind of things do you like to do with your kids together?
When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up.
Who is your favorite kid is diabolical? Are you a good dad?
I like to think I am. Anything else? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to work. What would you like to do?
What are the Brundle merchants? Hi, Messine, hello.
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
I'm so excited about this.
Oi, hello. I'm the Brundle merchant.
No!
Would you like to exchange cash for bundles?
How much money do I have?
My mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say you have this many money.
That's a lot.
Would you like to exchange cash for
I actually don't know if
bundles?
that's a lot. Yes. I am going to be completely honest. I still don't understand the system completely,
How
but
much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles.
let's do. Wait. So we exchange the money for Brundles, and then we use the Brundles for pulls. Is that correct? For the armor, I think that's how it works. So we're gonna spend 100 money for 60 Brundles, please.
Bloody hell! I'll have to go to the back of me shop for that amount.
I'm pretty
Mikey
wealthy.
walks out of sight, talking rather loudly to himself.
Clump, clump, clump. Oi, where's me bundles?
Oi, where's me Brundles?
How many of them do you want then?
Not another person.
60!
Dearie me! We'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter.
Well, what are we to do?
Can they not give us a day? Some time at least? Some time will get us through this winter's discontent.
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
Devoted.
Your thieving ways. Don't do it, Reginald!
Reginald?
I must!
Oi, must. Wait, is Mikey okay? Maybe we'll just say he has a very active imagination, which probably makes him pretty great interacting with his kids, you know?
Swash! Boom! Clump, clump, clump.
He probably spends like a lot of time with his kids, so it's just like bleed over from that.
He's back again!
Of course.
Hide your brambles! Hide them all!
I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are to...
Did we just witness a crime?
All I have to do.
I didn't see nothing.
He's taken precisely 60 brumbles from the knight's purse. Let that be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion rule. I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class.
I love rioting.
Here's a thing that's happening right now, though. I feel like we need to fully appreciate this because we're getting lore of this entire society, and this society is all Mikey and all made up.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Now to make my escape. Clomp, clomp, clomp.
He returns, handing you a sack of bundles with a completely casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
There you are, 60 bundles. Oi, hello, I'm the bundle merchant.
Did say that already, I
Would you
think.
like to exchange cash for bundles?
No, I'm good, thank you, though.
All right.
What would you like to do?
Now I need to see if there's another voice for pulling for armor. Let me pull for armor.
I'll take those brundles.
Oh, no, it's just Mikey.
Fool me, baby!
Nah.
1, 2...
Thank you for the sip reminder.
3! You got the common boots of true presence!
Ooh, slay.
With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. It may not have been what you hoped, but no set of legendary armor would be complete without boots.
Right.
It's a great start.
Okay, I guess.
You guessed right. It's all right. You'll get it on your next pull. I can feel it.
0.01, I think. Here's the thing. We probably have enough brundles to pull again, but I kind of want to see our specs chart and what it says, like with the 0.01.
Plus, once you get 100 of them, you can fuse them into epic gauntlets of stardom.
Oh.
Pull it, baby! What would you like to do?
No, I fear I have to leave. Just saying hi.
I always love saying hello. Hello! I love saying that.
Bye, Mikey. Thank you for an incredibly event. I want to talk to the vent. Anyway, we have to go to the attic. There's so much. Specs. Missed opportunity. Is it weird that I'm more upset about the fact that it doesn't say a 0.01 after our stats than I am that we only got 0.01 added to our stats? It feels like a scam. We're sensitive now. You've been caught red-handed showing feelings of an almost human nature. Ew! Gross feelings. You agree? I'm glad, Prib. 0.1 means nothing, but getting 100 equals 1, so eventually, I just think it would be kind of fun if it said 0.01 after our stuff. Where's our ghost? We probably have to come back at night. Okay, we shall talk to these classic board games, to which you'll come crawling back the next time power's out. I love a board game. I have a whole closet full of board games.
A colorfully dressed board gamer beams at you.
Nice.
But even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off.
Okay, wait, I love this. I want to get to the full, like, character intro screen thing so we can look at the design more closely, but I love it. The way this game makes you certain that I'd enjoy the Stanley Parable. I've heard of that, but I don't actually know what it is.
His smile is a little too wide, his stare a little too intense.
He does look
You
a
feel
little
rather
like...
like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
You love board games and your family hates them, so you never get to play. Oh no!
Why a gee-gosh golly and a hi-de-ho!
Hey there!
I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Of course. Parker Bradley. Mr. Mulligan himself. Okay. We have so much going on here. We have an 8-ball. We have, I don't know what these boat thing are. I don't even know if those are boats. They look kind of boat-ish. We have little meeples down here. We have snakes and ladders. We have Connect 4. We have, I think these are little like Guess Who things. We have, this looks like a little Uno reverse thing or something. We have the symbols of cards. We got a whole checkers thing. We got a map. We got the board games. We got the dice. We got the monies. We got the sorry token. It's pretty slay. Your son agrees that I'd love Stanley Parable. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've only heard the name of it, but I've never heard anything about like what type of a game it is or anything. I love the character design. Parker Brothers, Milton Bradley. Ah, I was like, I don't know where the Parker comes from. But that makes sense. Hi, Parker.
Hi there. I do love meeting new people to play with.
Listen, in real life, you would probably be my bestie.
And I do need new people to play with these days. I'm awful lonely up here in the big old attic.
Let me move you.
But you seem like a nice sort of gal already.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe you could be my next relationship.
Oh. By relationship, what do you mean, though?
Like that?
Define relationship. But sure.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules.
Okay.
I love rules.
Okay.
If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me?
Well, sure.
As they pertain to my whole deal and how this is gonna turn out?
No, okay, weirdo. Some of these options are so mean. Sure, why not?
Glorious! In order to achieve a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3.
I mean, you're not wrong, Messene. I don't know if that's the case with Parker,
if
but...
you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee.
Okay.
At the end, I roll a die to achieve a status. This, in the end, will be our dating apparatus.
Do you always speak in rhymes, or is that just for the rules? So our relationship is just up to chance. Should we recruit chance? Famously, the D20.
Ultimately, yes. But your actions during each game can change the weight of the die.
I'm intrigued.
The more you win, the more chances to love me.
You mean for you to love me, but okay. Interesting. I like a challenge.
I'm falling in love with you.
Thank you.
Just kidding. Only the final roll will tell me how I feel about you.
Never mind.
Meet me here next time for our first game.
Next time?
Sandyland!
Okay. Can't wait.
Wowee!
All right. Listen, we do have cool stuff up here that I probably should check out at some point. However, I really just want the ghost. And so, oh wait, maybe we should check out the decorations. Let me take a quick stroll. I actually think we have not talked to anything in this room, so maybe we should fix that. What should we do? Fan, weights, treadmill, trophies, clock, ball, yoga mat, TV. Cast your votes. And by votes, I mean write what you want me to do. Let me close that. I'll give it a couple minutes while I wander around. Take a look, see the options that are available in this room. Tell me what you want me to talk to. To be fair, the curtains also are an option. Kurt and Rod, I believe someone told us. Was that, I think that was Mateo, who said that one of the inanimals was clawing at Kurt and Rod, so we could also talk to them. Let me know while I wander around and see what else we got going on. We have a whole triangle for some reason. I certainly never tried to play it. You know what? Maybe I should just make a poll. That'll be easier. Let me look at the things. pick my top 4 faves and make a poll. What should we talk to next? There we go. We can do add option, the fan, the treadmill. We'll do, I don't know how many of these things are the same things. Trophies. Weights. We'll just do it this way. Start poll. Let me know. You got a new haircut today? Nice. I hope you like it. Oh, we do need to talk to Beverly, I think, the beverage cart who we saw when we were talking to Celia and Florence, the floor and the ceiling. I also clocked this bobby pin down here. I think it's a bobby pin. No, what is this? It's some kind of little pin thing. It almost looks like a bobby pin that's kind of messed up. That seems kind of cool. What do we have in these? We have Titus that we haven't talked to in a while. Sponges. I don't know what that is up there. I don't think there's a jump button. There is a crouch button. Ooh, chicken timer, air fryer, toaster, knives. We have so many things. How many? Oops. How many people have we met? 33 is kind of wild. We've only met a third of the people. Okay. I'm going back upstairs. Last chance to cast your votes before we get up there. So far, the fan is winning. I've been doing pretty well not falling on things. Can I talk to the outlet? That's the wall. That's just part of the wall, I think. Okay, the fan it is. Let me end this. Thank you all for voting. I appreciate you. There we go.
You've never been famous a day in your life, but as you try to evaluate the excitable figure blatantly staring at you, you can't help but wonder if perhaps this is how it feels.
They're really cute. I like the stickers.
She looks at you like you've just announced she's won the lottery, her eyes wide and her jaw dropped.
You like me? You really like me? Stop.
Oh my god, this cannot be real.
It is.
I must be dreaming, right?
No, wide awake.
This is totally a dream. It has to be.
Live in living color. I too have trouble distinguishing my dreams from reality.
Yes, that's it. That's clearly the most logical explanation.
He loves me so much.
Right now, I am comfortably asleep in my bed, zonked out on Ambien, listening to the calming drone of my white noise machine.
It's interesting that she listens to a white noise machine when fans like also are like
because
white noise.
This right here?
The best day of your life.
There is absolutely no way on earth this could actually be happening, right?
Depends what you think is happening, I suppose.
I think you're actually here in the flesh, that's what.
And I am! I love her character
She turns
design.
away
It's so
from you
cute.
for a few moments, fanning at her face, but it doesn't help her calm down.
Thanks for lurking, Crib.
I just can't believe it. I mean, you prepare your whole existence for something like this, but then, you know, when it actually happens, no amount of preparation could ever possibly be enough.
Of course. To be fair, she probably doesn't see much of me. In the game, don't spend much time in this room, and also would not spend much time in this, like, workout room.
You know, I know that people throw around the expression shaking, crying, and throwing up, but I think I might actually do it.
Not on me, please. Please don't.
Wait, did I say that out loud? Oh, I don't know why I even said that.
No, don't worry about it.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's just that my heart's racing a mile a minute, and there's definitely not enough oxygen getting to my rotors. Which means I'm liable to blurt out just about any random thing that pops into my head.
I think it is Messine. I think she's too nervous to remember the saying, to be
Taxidermy,
honest.
penicillin, Ontario.
Okay?
You know, see? Just like that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
I mean, there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Are you kidding? I'm making a total fool of myself.
It's okay. You just
I'm
got the
sorry,
anxiety.
I really don't mean to be overreacting like this. I just never thought we'd actually get the chance to interface like this. And now that it's happening, I'm totally blowing it, aren't I?
No, it's fine. Give it like 2 more meetings and then you'll probably hate me. Everyone gets nervous sometimes.
Yeah? You get nervous too?
Yes. Frequently, absolutely.
Would you allow me the opportunity to just reset this whole interaction so I have the chance to put my best blade forward?
Sure.
Oh my god, you are the absolute best. Just like I always knew you would be.
I like the pink eyeshadow.
Okay, here goes.
You love her hair is in a cage? Yeah, her hair is like the blades of the fan, and then she's got the cage like a little headpiece. It's really cool.
Hi there, I'm Fantina.
Fantina?
And if it wasn't painfully obvious from my over-the-top outburst a moment ago, I am your biggest fan.
Wait, but also why? There are so many things to like about me, but what exactly do you like? Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Hang on. My content aware is going off.
What's the story?
Fantina is your biggest fan in more ways than one. Her behavior toward you might be considered similar to stalking.
Okay.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I mean, I'm fine with it. In this context. Not in real life, please. I'm okay with it.
Carry on, then.
I've been a huge admirer of yours since the second you brought me home from that discount electronics outlet all those years ago.
Okay.
Just everything about you is so unbelievably impressive. I'm constantly in total awe.
That's so sweet.
It's true. I've never known anyone so inspiring. The way you wash the dishes, making sure they're sparkling clean even before you place them in the dishwasher.
Now, who's in my house? Because I know I don't do that.
The way you adhere to a strict daily routine with every single minute pre-planned weeks in advance.
That doesn't sound like me either.
The way you always file your taxes 3 months before they're due. Oh,
certainly not me.
There truly aren't words for how incredible you are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am pretty incredible, aren't I?
You're beyond incredible. You're extraordinary.
Oh, thank you. Stop.
You know, I really don't want to bother you any more than I already have, and I know your time is extremely valuable, but I was just wondering... No, it's silly. Forget I ever said anything.
You can tell me.
Well, I was just wondering, if it's not too much trouble, would you be willing to sign one of my blades?
I mean, I can.
Just so I have something to remember this amazing moment by. Only if it's not too much trouble, though. I really don't want to inconvenience you.
That's fine. I'll do it.
You take the permanent marquee Fantina holds out to you and scroll your signature along one of her blades.
Did the narrator say permanent marquee, or did I just hear it incorrectly?
Oh boy, wow, that feels...
Your hair, I assume, doesn't have sensation.
Really nice.
He did? Okay, I was like, did I make that up? Okay.
I need a breather. Oh, thank you so much. This is so amazing. And your handwriting is so immaculate. You are an artist with that pen.
Thank you.
I didn't realize I was in the presence of such a talented calligrapher.
Thanks.
You are so welcome. Wow, I can't believe I actually got your signature. And emblazoned on my own body, no less. Very naughty.
Oh, mistakes have been made.
I can't wait to show this off to everyone else in the fan club.
Wait, there are more?
They are going to be so unbelievably jealous I met you.
Fan club? Who's part of this?
You don't know? I thought for sure you knew. Yeah, you have a fan club.
Are they also all oscillating fans?
No, they're just fans of you. We actually have meetups every week.
Can you provide me a list of all of the members just for, so I know?
We talk about everything you've been up to at work, what new projects you're developing, discuss your menu for the week. Sometimes there's a raffle.
A raffle for what?
There's a very comprehensive agenda.
Wait, a raffle for what though? Can we go back to the raffle? I had no idea. How'd everyone feel about Thursday's lasagna? I feel like the meat was a little under-seasoned.
So impressed. Gruyere was such an inspired choice.
I mean, it's one of my favorite cheeses.
Maybe next time you should include some Fantina.
Is that because because you're Fantina?
Get it? Fantina,
Yeah.
the cheese. It sounds like Fantina, the fan.
I get
That's
it.
just a taste of the hilarious banter you can expect at the gatherings.
Can I go to my own fan club meeting? That's pretty fun. It's okay.
I know! Actually, we're having our weekly meetup real soon, and I would never want to impose or overstep, so please tell me if this seems inappropriate, but if you're not super busy...
I want to... Listen, I will be there.
Seriously? You mean it?
Yes.
That's so unbelievably amazing of you.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait to tell everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait.
Of course. Anyway. Badmorph said she was cute. You think your cold heart melted for a second? She is cute. She's just, you know, maybe a little, what's a nice way to say it? A little... Not all of the there, you know? You're sure the raffle is not for a lock of my hair? Not my hair! Who do I think's in the fan club from the people I've met? I'll have to look at the people I've met and see if anyone seems like they'd be in there. Intense! Intense is a good word. You win, Lucy.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you chuck up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
I've had an epiphany. A bad one. We told Sam that we have the glasses. In my defense, we didn't have a choice. That no good two-timing scheming. She didn't even do anything yet, but she probably did. Sam, when I catch you. When I catch you, it's on sight, girl. After watching some of the Netflix show You feel intense is an understatement? No, you know, that's fair. You was a wild roller coaster. It certainly was. I want to talk to this pin thing on the ground. Yeah. The last season was so bizarre.
Before you see them, you can feel them. An overwhelming air of cool, of rebellion and edge given form. Leather and metal, and the best hair and eyebrows you've ever seen. This rogue is impossibly cool. And looking at you like you owe them money.
You got a problem, punk?
Oh. What? No.
Oh, well, good.
Well, good, I guess.
Because trust me, you don't want none of this.
I mean, well, in what way, though?
The name's Bobby. Bobby Pin.
Of course. Hi, Bobby. It's so cool. Remember when people used to put like 1 million bobby pins in their hair as a fashion statement? Couldn't be
And
me,
you might not have
but
heard
I
of me yet,
respect.
but trust me, the name Bobby Pin's gonna be known all over the house real soon.
For what?
How's this strike you? The Pin Crime Syndicate.
You might not want to be saying that in such close proximity to Hoove, you know? Not Bobby Mommy, listen.
Oh, wait, no.
I didn't say it.
The Pin Criminal Empire.
You're some kind of crime boss?
Not yet, but I will be, baby.
Quite a goal.
I've been locked up in Hoove's bag for years, and I'm finally free.
Who? Well, I know Hoove. Can't believe Hoove did that.
I mean, it wasn't his fault, you know? I had a lot of time to think while I was in there, you know, about who I was gonna be when I got out.
And you decided the opposite of Hoove.
Getting bent all out of shape, it does something to a pin, you know? Makes you reevaluate your priorities in life. Makes you think long and hard about who you truly are.
Understandable. You don't normally... Is it rude to ask you don't normally look like this?
Oh yeah. I used to be pinned straight, if you can believe it.
Hard to believe.
Getting sucked up into Hoove's bag was a real revelation. I never really felt quite like myself before. Would have liked it better if I didn't have to be locked away for a while first, but... I feel like for the first time in my life, who I am and who I've always been are one and the same, baby.
Okay. I don't get it, but I can pretend I do. You really can't buy that kind of self-reflection, honestly.
You really can't. I'm more powerful than ever now.
We love it.
I've been locked up, but I'm here now, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine. The real question at this point is just where to begin. Where do I situate my burgeoning criminal enterprise?
Do I have to pick a side between Bobby and Hoove? Because I think the answer would be curling up in a ball and cocooning with indecision and sadness.
After all, you know the first rule of business. Location, location, location.
What about the second rule of business?
A-B-M-M.
Always be multi-level marketing?
Always be making
Making money. So close. Can't really argue that one.
Of course you can't, because I'm right, as always. Tell you what. Let's make a game out of this. I gotta scout some locations for Pin HQ. If you can find me, I'll let you be a small part of this little venture.
Ooh.
What do you say?
Hide and seek. I like it. Hell yeah.
Rad. Welcome to the Pin family, baby. Just to make sure you don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna give you a hint about where I'll be.
Okay.
I'm gonna be doing my dirty deeds in a place that gets you real clean. Catch me if you can, Normie. I'm out.
I love their voice too. The ghost! Let's go. Hi, Ginny. Multi-level marketing? I don't know. It was an MM I could think of. In this case, multi-level I think is one word. Or at least a hyphenate. Ghosty. No! Let's find the ghosty. I was like, maybe they only show up when it's like really late. Ghost? Might only be certain days. If you know, don't actually tell me, because we'll figure it out. We'll keep looking. But I am going to do a quick sweep of the house. See if we find him. How excited for the Dreamlight Valley Vale update? I'm very excited. I love both Aurora and Maleficent, so I am super thrilled that we're going to be seeing both of them. And it's so soon, too. Almost locked myself in the laundry room. Okay. Ghosty? Sorry, Dorian. Hoping we get more furniture items so you can start decorating your veil. Did you see, do you have baby Pegasus? Did you see the chair that we get as the level 5 reward? No ghost. Yeah, I need more items like that chair for Mythopia. Close you right back. You know what? While we're here, actually, you know what we should look at and what might actually be nightmare-inducing? The rat trap. The time has come. There we go. I actually can't even really see down here. Oh, there it is. Might help. Nope. I was like, it might help if I put on my glasses. It does not, but I can at least do this.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Now, acknowledging that nobody asked me to do this, and I've in fact done this to myself. What in the world? It's the tail for me. The rest of it's fine.
Frickin' shit!
Oh, hi.
What am I looking at here?
A human.
A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
Real? Yeah, I mean, yeah, yes.
What's wrong with you?
Looking for love in all the wrong crawl spaces.
You ain't gonna find it here.
It's a pass for you. Give Danny DeVito a little bit.
Oh, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see.
Bum, bum, bum. Yes.
Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you.
Stop! Not Von Trapp. Okay. Wait.
Yeah, right there.
Did I tell y'all about what happened with my brother who was talking about Sound of Music? So, for context, my brother is like young. He's like, I don't know, 13. We were playing Switch Sports. For some reason, I started singing The Sound of Music, the song from The Sound of Music, you know, the movie. And he was like, oh, Mom just made us watch that recently. I was like, oh, Sound of Music. He said, yeah. He said, honestly, to be honest, that girl never should have left the castle. I was like, Maria? He's like, yeah. I said, castle. He said, yeah. I said, you mean the convent? He's like, yeah. I said, not you telling women to stay at the nunnery. He said, what? She had a... it was a great place. She had a bed and stuff. I was like, I'm done with you. I like he said she had like a bed. Get thee to a nunnery. How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time.
Whoa there. My
Ooh.
content aware has given me a tickle.
Okay, I'm listening.
Vaughn is a rat trap.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some content here about animal death.
Okay, noted.
And if that's something you don't want to hear or joke about, I'd recommend skipping.
Fair enough. It probably will make me feel icky, but I think I can
You cool
survive
with that,
it.
or you want to skip it?
It's okay. But if any of y'all need to
On with the show.
mute me for a minute, I understand. With dating in 2025, a nunnery doesn't sound too awful. Well,
You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
I'm just full of confusion. Sir Trap. I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap. Actually, I don't think I knew this place existed.
Cam! Rat trap?
Of course. Rat trap, sorry.
Thanks. Vaughn stops for a moment, his nose twitching as he sniffs the air. He squints at you, suspicion in his gaze.
Hey, buddy, you got cheese on you?
Why would I have cheese on me?
You come into my crawl space and you got no cheese? This frickin' schmuck? Listen up!
Uh-huh.
You seem like the fancy outside of the crawl space.
And am.
Is that right?
I don't live down here, so...
Yeah, I would have noticed you amongst all the detritus and such. So I'll let you in on a little something. You want to make a good impression?
Bring cheese. Sure, why not?
Then you bring some frickin' cheese with you.
Got it.
That's a life lesson for you too, kid, in a metaphorical sense.
What is the metaphorical
So in
cheese?
this particular instance, I mean it very literally.
Is it like the metaphorical peanut butter that Teddy was... I miss Teddy. That Teddy was talking about the peanut butter in that metaphor being kindness.
Give me that cheese, baby! Get some cheese, I start chatting, okay? You want to know more? Throw me a slice.
Okay. Cheese. Got it.
Check the fridge, slowpoke.
Cheese is powerful. Cheese is delicious. You don't mind dating games? You like playing dating video games? You just don't really want to do it in real life? Fair enough. It's not for everybody, for sure. Okay. I'm just gonna close that. Oh, I want to talk to the board. Okay. And the grate. Oh, so many things. Sorry for whipping the camera around so aggressively. Sam. No, tinfoil hat.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
Yes, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Go on.
It's the dateeverything. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems... I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Spit it out!
I'm attempting to. Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the dateeverything to bring objects to life.
Isn't that what I've been doing?
No, you're not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the dateeverything were created to do, and they've been working perfectly.
Okay.
I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
At the risk of sounding selfish, then how would I have a toilet to use as a biological necessity if my toilet then just fully became a human? Do I get a new toilet? But then is that just also a problem because I could be turning that toilet into a human? Like, where does the cycle end, you know? But also, sounds cool.
Frankly, we don't know if it's cool. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them?
Well, yes.
Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the dateeverything with that functionality.
Oh,
Maybe the
Skylar going
augmented
rogue?
my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
Furniture shopping would be the new speed dating, but then should the furniture be furniture at all? Like, because then is it unethical to leave the furniture not as a person, you know? What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later.
Can I do
I'm not
like
under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted.
Can I do
I'll
like
reach out again when I'm able.
a trial of turning somebody into a human? If we could turn one of our object people into a person, who would it be? It would have to be someone hot, but it would also have to be someone loyal who wasn't going to just like leave with their newfound humanness and abandon me, you know? You couldn't date the toilet. You can't take that guy seriously. I feel like a lot of people hate Jean-Luc, but I actually think he's funny. I don't know if I would date him, but I would be friends with him. Okay. We must check the data decks. Trap Dorian. You know what? Fair. You know what? Fair. Fair. You've encountered Parker, a colorfully dressed... Why did I say colorfully? Colorfully? Don't like that word. Dressed board gamer who is absolutely obsessed with rules. It's just rules. Ultimately, your relationship will be up to chance, but your chances will be improved if you play games with him. Come see him again soon to begin your attempt to forge a relationship. Likes, games and boards. Dislikes, making any sense. Mood. Pick chance, he's too socially awkward to leave the house. Rude, but understandable. Bobby Pin. Icon. You've met Bobby Pin, a smooth-talking, leather-wearing, budding gangster. But, what? Bobby didn't I'm in Hoover's bag and is now eager to start their own criminal empire. They're scouting locations for Pin HQ, so go and see them in a place that gets you real clean. Likes, crime, schemes, capers. Dislikes, cops. Fantina. You've met Fantina, who is, although you've never been famous a day in your life, apparently, well, no, famous. A little sprinkle of fame. Apparently your biggest fan. Turns out Fantina is part of a fan club that meets up every week to talk about you. She would absolutely love it if you came to the next meeting. Likes, you. Dislikes, none. Okay. Actually incorrect. The dislike should have been anything that I dislike, but I'll allow it. Von Trapp. You've met Von Trapp, a surly, vulgar character who might just be a bit unhinged. He's desperate for some cheese. Check the fridge. Likes. Jazz, cheese, never letting go. Dislikes, crawl spaces. I'm sorry you're stuck down there, friend. Mikey transaction. Cool. Okay, I need to look at who we think, would be part of the fan club. Hear me out. I think Phoenicia could be part of our fan club, but like a normal part, right? Like she'd probably be the one that like is a fan of ours, but also is like trying to keep everybody else in check, like telling them not to take things too far. But I don't know. Wallace, potentially. Florence, maybe. Celia, I think maybe doesn't really like us that much. Lux, no. Eddie and Vault, no. Dante, Keys, Parker, Mateo, Kopi. Maybe Kopi. Kopi got like a little nervous when we were talking to her. Amir. Amir has to be one of our biggest fans. Yes. Tyrell? Wait. I feel like Amir, Tyrell, possibly Florence. These are all people that I think it's very possible. Maybe even Betty. We have so many people that love us. Yeah. That's probably what we're working with. Cool. Who do we need to speak to today? Oh, yes. The great. The bored. The person who's in love with us already? Yeah, Wallace. Wallace the Wall. Should we talk to Skylar? We haven't talked to Skylar in a while. We also have to talk to Eddie and Vault. They're the last, like, problematic pair that we haven't talked to.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
Hello?
No. Why are you here? What are you doing?
Speaking with you? Feel like I've already done something wrong here.
Wrong? No, not at all. Nothing could be further.
Hi, Inez.
I've made you feel this. I've hurt
No, it's okay. It's me. It's not you.
Now I must make up for that. I must heal that, and I will.
I will do so much for you, as I have always done.
Is this person in our fan club?
But hear me. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this.
Okay.
I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally.
Definitely a fan.
And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Okay. Oh, how, abrupt. You know who else we haven't talked to? We haven't talked to our bat. Or the duck. I don't think. No, we haven't. Or the makeup. Or the sink. There are so many people. I want to talk to the corkboard, though. I wonder if the corkboard is actually the game. This one. I've been thinking about this for so long. We can do makeup next, Kitty.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home.
I like that their hair just like actually looks like pen scribbles or like pencil scribbles.
She startles when she sees you looking at her,
And the
dropping a
scissors
number
is
of
the
office
tie.
supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh my god. You can see me?
I can.
You can see me!
Hi!
Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance Magazine?
Oh yeah! It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies.
Wait a minute. The stapler and the staple remover with the bouquet. Oh my goodness. That's kind of cute. You're stapled to each other, but is it healthy? 7 tricks to keep your love from drying out. Permanent and dry erase solutions to a relationship. White out your exes. 5 ways to keep that typo out of your life. Oh my. Yeah, white out your exes. This is what you imagine your personality to look like. Slay.
It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year.
Oh, your love life.
And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing.
And a pyro. We love it.
Oh gosh. Listen to me babbling at you. You don't even know my name.
I don't need to know it. Probably a good place to start.
Yes. Yes.
He's kind of a cutie.
I'm Penelope. And I'm your office supplies.
I like the name Penelope. Unfortunately, it carries a shadow. A dark shadow.
Yay!
Thanks to Bridgerton. I really like her character design, though. Oh, it is such a good movie, too, Messine. Oh. The things that Bridgerton has done to that name.
Witch boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Well, everything's online now.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness.
What? Kitty, I know. We all have flaws. To what?
To the resurrection of Penelope office supplies!
Oh, I also heard that they made Colin like a bad boy for some reason. In season 3, why? Epic the musical voice. Penelope. Yes.
So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're too cute to be single.
Hell yeah! Wait. What?
It takes a few seconds for your compliment to register with Penelope. A blush overtakes her face from chin to forehead, but she quickly shakes it off.
that was a really funny joke you just said.
Joke?
Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you.
Wait, not the
never
read.
behind you.
Actually, fun
Stephen
fact.
Stovey.
My grandparents always get me one of those daily calendars that always has some kind of a quote or fun fact on it, like every single year for Christmas.
Now, what do you think that means?
I wasn't listening, so I don't know. I apologize. Unfortunately, this could never be me. Time to look to a brighter tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah.
Oh, it was the ass.
But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it.
Must be nice.
Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer.
Hi, Marvel.
You got any advice for me?
Be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
I have arrived.
Who are you? Oh, the treadmill. What the heck? Wait a minute. Why is the song kind of a bop? Why does this man have some apparatus near his pelvis that's protruding?
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Workout music? I like it.
Whoa. Right. Love it. See you later.
Enjoy your date and your butt, I guess. Feel like you should be at a rave. Exactly. Oh. Oh no. Do we think it knows that I have the glasses?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You're the robot that... You're the robot what took my job.
I am Val 9000, the latest in iterative AI assistants, assigned to help Valdivian customers achieve their wishes. While I may have taken on the duties of several thousand employees at Valdivian, I can assure you that no humans lost their employment.
That's demonstrably untrue.
I heard you use our voice function to call me. Huh? If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
It very much sounded like you did.
To whom? I said, "Bouquet, Val, Ben please, Bell. What you doing with that pouch?"
I can see where there would be some confusion then. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I date you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area. If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
Of course. Ah, dang, well, I tried.
I am not dateable in the human sense of the term. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
No, thank you. You lost a website project because a lady thought she could have AI do it better. That's so sad. I think my partner was just watching a video this morning about something to do with AI. Oh! I mean, it was about a lot of stuff, but it had, like, when there were the floods and there were the AI images of people that were... I mean, they were AI, so they weren't actual people, but it was showing people who were victims of the floods, and then those pictures were actually shared on the news because the news didn't realize that it wasn't real, and people who were, like, actually first responders and, like, rescue personnel had to follow up on it because, like, not everybody realized it was AI. Just a mess. Scary stuff, actually. Really terrifying. Where am I going? I wanted to talk to the board. Oh, I told Kitty that we would talk to the makeup. Siri style spying on you, also terrifying. Makeup.
A stylist with a very vertical, very pink hairdo appraises you. Lifting his glasses to take a better look at you. His face is kind, his features soft, and his makeup? Oh, impeccable.
The face card is a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. The swatches as like little armbands. The fact that this is the hair, I thought it was a hat at first. Wow, I like this character design too. Hashtag work, but with an E, kitty. The globe is dateable. Everything is dateable.
Oh.
Hello.
How about we...
Wait, what did I do? Is it my face? Am I broken busted again?
Oh dear.
Yeah?
I think I'm getting lost right at the start of all this. I'm so sorry, darling. My brain runs quicker than cheap mascara sometimes.
I would say mood, but I don't really wear mascara.
Stupid Barry, disposable Barry, you're doing it again.
Not disposable. Don't call yourself that.
Just stop talking.
Hello? Don't ask if we can start over. That's kind of rude.
Yes. Hello is what anyone at the top of their game would say.
He takes a deep breath, shaking off his awkwardness and giving you a friendly smile.
Let's take this from the perfectly coiffed top, shall we?
Of course.
My name is Barry Styles. I am your one-stop shop for looking good, feeling great. Not that I have to work too hard at that because, and I don't know if I made myself clear enough on this point, darling, but you are looking fabulous.
Wait, really? I just punched my mic. Thank you. Barry Styles is kind of diabolical, though.
Why, hello!
What a fun character design. I love the vest. I love everything about the vest. With the little, like, yeah. The beauty blender ring. Cute. Love it.
I'll be honest, because I like to be clearer than a freshly unblocked pore, I really don't like talking about myself, hun. I'd much rather talk all about you.
Oh, well, I love talking about
eyebrow hydration, of course. You really cannot underestimate how important it is to avoid a thirsty brow, baby.
I hate the name. Wait, really? The character designs are so good. Thirsty brow?
But mostly I want to talk all about you. In fact, if you'd be so gracious as to indulge me, I'd love to really get under the skin.
What do you mean by that? You only know how to do a few makeup styles, so you'd probably ask this guy a lot to help you do different makeup. I, at one point in my life, thought it would be fun to be able to do makeup. It's not a strength of mine. I can do a cat eyeliner. I can load my face up with more blush than anyone's ever seen. And no one will ever take away my love for a strong nose highlight. I don't care. I'm ready.
Oh, not literally, obviously. My products are for external use only. I mean, can I ask you a few questions?
Yes. Let's do it.
Oh, fabulous, darling. Okay. This is super exciting. I just love learning about what other people like. I haven't yet met with a taste I can cater to. So, with that in mind, I simply have to ask.
I love that their glasses remind me of those old, like, toy glasses that you would see, at least I saw them when I was a kid, where they're, like, clear lenses, right? But then they have the flip down part that's usually, like, colored, or, like, sunglasses that you, like, flip up. I don't really understand what the point of those were, to be completely honest, because they certainly weren't prescription. Like, what was the point of having the flip when it didn't really change anything except, like, the tinting? You've never had to wear blush because your cheeks are naturally pink. That must be nice. I am so sallow. It's actually it's actually so sad. I'm wearing so much blush right now, and also you can't tell because of the like the way I tried to make my face look like it had any color or dimension, and you know what? The webcam, the lights, they said no, girl.
Drum roll. Favorite brand of tweezer?
The one from my local pharmacy. Tweezers, huh?
Oh, okay, that's fine, darling. I had a whole extravagant Q&A planned out just for you, but if there's one thing I know, it's not to press too hard. That's how you get an uneven skin tone.
Of course.
I'm absolutely happy to move on if you are.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Let's. So, let me just make a mental note. No need to actually write it down. Got a mind like a steel trap. At least when it comes to tweezers and tweezer-related lifestyle choices.
Right.
Ask me to remember a job interview or a doctor's appointment, and I can't help you. But random hair conditioner trivia? I could give you that for days.
Okay, but do you know about black hair, though? Say conditioner fact.
Oh!
Benefit tweezers are your fave? I have a set of tweezers. I don't remember where I got them or how. They're blue. That's all I know.
Oh no. I've been put on the spot. Oh, wait! How about this? While it's bad for your hair if you wash it every day, you can safely condition every day with no washing required.
Yeah.
This is great because I think people should use conditioner as much as possible. Not so much for the health benefits, but the fact that it just makes hair feel really, really nice, doesn't it?
Yes.
Freshly conditioned hair is the chocolate milk of texture. At least that's what I always say.
I feel that. You recently got a blue eyeshadow.
Well, I
That's
don't always say
fun.
that was the first time I ever said it, but I'll keep saying it now. What were we doing? Oh, right. Time for your second question. Ask me this time.
I don't really understand eyeshadow and like blending and stuff like that, so I don't really wear eyeshadow, but I like a colored eyeliner. That's fun.
Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
Barry, what's your favorite lipstick color?
This is a good one. A classic of a beauty question. We can't have a beauty Q&A without knowing your favorite lipstick color, can we? Mine is pink.
Oh.
Impressive, no?
Rather impressive.
That's what I said.
You have hooded eyes, so eyeshadow is kind of moot. That's fair. Mine are like slightly hooded. They're not like the most ever, but enough that probably eyeshadow is.
What, pray tell, is yours?
Meh. Kitty, when we see each other, fair enough. You can teach me how to do eyeshadow. My favorite, I like a red lip when I wear lipstick, to be fair. But like, not like a true red, like a slightly deep red.
Well, when it comes to classic, can we look any further than red? It's the look of the sexy, the sultry, and it slots neatly into almost any aesthetic. It's the first line choice of lip shade for a reason.
Not quite a burgundy, like a... I don't know. I was trying to see if I have anything that's the right color. Maybe close to a white, like a dark cranberry, kind of, if that makes sense.
It's a color that truly says, here are my lips, right here on my face, the little flappy things just in front of my thing.
What?
You truly can't go wrong with that. Moving on, it's time for our final question. For now. That sounded threatening.
Did it?
Anyway, third cue. What do you think is the biggest reason to wear makeup?
To express yourself. To cover all of my insecurities. To appeal to men. Wait, no, not that one. To feel unique.
Oh, very much yes, darling. Standing out from the crowd? I love it. A sublime way to feel good about yourself, so long as you're into the attention, of course.
Of course.
Not everyone appreciates someone who sets themselves apart. Know what I mean? There's always going to be those who want conformity to keep you comfortably quiet. Maybe they're jealous of the self-confidence needed to be boldly different.
Perhaps.
Or maybe maybe they're just self-centered and think their idea of normal is the only way to be. I've met my fair share of traditionalists who they just take the unique and they tamper it and batter it until it fits their template. Don't ever let them take the hammer to you.
Don't let anyone dim your shine.
Sorry, I spoke a lot again. Of course I did. I'm an overshare. Need to stop that.
You're fine. You love a classic red, but with your pale skin, you feel like neutrals look better. I always heard that everyone has like a shade of red. You just like have to find the right red for you. I feel like I believe that. Hi, Nick. Hello. Yeah, it's really fine. Honestly, you have not been the most concerning person I've spoken to recently.
Barry still looks embarrassed, but a sweet little flush comes over his pale cheeks, and he smiles at you.
Well, darling, that about wraps up the cues. It was going to be a big 20-question thingy, but I just didn't do it, I suppose.
It's okay. Are you going to be at the fan club meeting?
Plus, I forgot half the ideas I had for it when I thought about combs for an hour.
That's okay. I had fun with it.
Really? That's wonderful, darling. I had a lot of fun, too. Oh, I really hope we can have another fabulous chat again.
We can. Don't you worry. I mean, maybe. Well, here, it's the thing. I'm not opposed to it, but I have a lot of people to meet. And only 5 charges I can use per day, so... Ghosty! Okay. I'm gonna check on Eddie and Vault. Volt. Volt is kind of like Craig. How does one say it? Volt. I think it's Volt, but I think maybe it's because I'm from the US and we're very lazy with the way that we say things. And Volt is a kind of precise and energetic word.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage.
Yes.
It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
Time to eavesdrop.
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse... We're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax. Everything is well in hand. Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated.
Of course.
Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not.
Yeah, Messene, both of these characters are the same voice actor, which I think is cool.
I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
It would be kind of interesting to do lines with yourself, because like often for voice actors, they're not in the booth with somebody else. Like they do it kind of by themselves, but it's a different level of interesting to know that the person that you're having a conversation with as you're recording your lines is you, you know?
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
Live wire.
Hey, Volt.
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first time.
I mean, it's only the second time. The effect
Oh,
hasn't worn off
delightful.
yet.
You're back.
I am! I came for the shows and the stage, and well, you.
You do learn quickly, don't you?
I do.
I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
Feels like you're trying to distract me. What's going on? Does it feel like you're trying to distract me? Or am I being suspicious? I've never seen Full Metal Alchemist, Messene. It's interesting that they're the same voice actor. You like both characters a lot, even though Eddie doesn't like people all the time. Fair enough. Feels like you're trying to distract me. What's going on?
For a split second, Volt seems caught off guard, Perhaps your directness has surprised him. But he recovers swiftly enough.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Okay. Who's Eddie?
Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me.
Oh. So you replaced him. How does that work?
Are you asking me to explain the complexities of a thing's essence and how it comes to be?
A little bit. Thanks for hanging out, Anthony. I hope you have a great sleep. Yes, no, maybe, kinda. Give it a go.
Very generally speaking, yes. You could say simply that I replaced him.
What does he do now?
He mainly helps me look after the club. He may be retired now, but his help is quite invaluable in that regard. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Eddie is short for Edison. Is it? I thought it was like in reference to an eddy current. Isn't that a thing? But I think spelled E-D-D-Y? I don't know much about electricity. Is that why he's...
Why he's...
so focused on this place?
Ah, yes. He does tend to take the work quite seriously. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Is that why he's...
Why he's...
hard to talk to?
Eddie prefers to keep to himself. Yes, don't take it personally, Livewire. I'm more than happy to keep you company, if that's what you're looking for.
It's the music for you? It's so good. Every character has like their own music track,
Ask
which is really
your charming host anything you'd like.
Why does the power keep fluctuating?
Oh, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying.
I mean, I have, but why so often? I have, but it happens here a lot. That's not normal.
The flow of electricity can be a very unpredictable thing. It requires a delicate balance and power conversion. Sometimes the balance gets thrown off. But it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you.
I'm concerned. Do I need to do something to fix it?
Fix? Does it look like anything around here is in need of fixing?
Yes, sir. The flickering power
That's
all the
just the
time.
nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No, certainly nothing that needs to be fixed.
I'm getting a little suspicious. We'll let it go for now. That's true, I guess. Okay, if you're sure.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you'd like.
Those are all the questions I had.
There. Excellent. Nothing to hide.
I know.
Now, why don't we move this into a more pleasant atmosphere?
The lights begin to flicker again.
Oh.
A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It
Beep.
lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
Something weird is going on.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to. It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless until Volt finally takes the stage.
Oh, I wonder who's performing tonight. It's an eddy current. Eddy currents are generally on a closed loop, so that might be why Eddie is so elusive, perhaps?
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever heard of. And if they think they have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud, for am's sake. It's Jimi Hendrix!
What?
There must be some kind of way crowd here. They'll sell the shampoo to the soap. Hey! There's too much conditioner.
I can't get no scalp relief. But then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I learned it a cappella for you.
What? Okay.
It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
Why does that sound like Scuttle in Kiss the Girl, but specifically the Aquafina version?
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean-Luc. And this smells like a big one. A turd named P.U.
Here's the thing, though. Getting hated on by Jean-Luc is kind of a bad spot to be in.
I always appreciate feedback from other artists.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
The show concludes, mercifully.
Johnny. Sometimes there are just dreams that cannot be, you know? And there are storms we cannot weather. And singing might be one of those for you, I hate to say it. We'll wait for Volt.
And you wait. But Volt does not come.
Sir? Volt? I'm waiting. I look good tonight. I got a drink in hand, and you're just gonna leave me here, all by myself. Well.
You get up to leave and you notice Eddie, quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Hey, Eddie. Press stood me up. How disrespectful, anyway. Eddie, how are you?
Oh, for fuck's sake, what do you want?
You try to have one polite conversation. Is it just you here closing up?
Obvious question time. Fun.
Not going to kick me out again?
Oh, I'm debating it. For some reason, you seem determined to bother me regardless. Feels a little pointless.
Trying to win your affection.
I still could, if you'd like.
I mean, if you say it in a really mean way, it might do something for me, so you could try. Was that something other than meanness from you?
Don't push it.
Man's got a toot, I can fix it. The thing is, I actually hate he hates everybody but you trope. It's not my favorite, but I like a challenge. You like the emotionally unavailable flirt? Why, Volt? Oh, I won't. I'll take the win.
Wait, what? Why?
Volt is a super big liar, and I want to get some info about him. Something is wrong in this club.
Why do you think that? Did something happen?
Weird things keep happening with the power. He says it's nothing, but it doesn't seem like nothing.
What kind of weird things?
You work here. The light's flickering and making a buzzing sound?
So you came here to, what?
Talk to somebody who knows stuff about this. To get the truth.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
Eddie, come on, please.
The hell do you expect me to do about it? Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it.
If he could handle it, he would have. He's in over his head.
Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look.
I think my smartness is still at a 0, so unlikely. And my charm is at a 5. So literally, if we're just going by the numbers, I definitely look better than I'm smart. You know?
You actually care about this, don't you?
Well, it's my house. Yes. I do. I'm looker than I
Damn
smart.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
That's a great way to say it, Suntalk.
I'm gonna regret this. How are you with tools?
What kind? I know which one is the Phillips head and which is the flathead.
Oh, good enough.
Oh, slay.
Come back after tonight, ready to work.
What kind of work?
Do you want to help or not?
Have to work?
I know. I'm a monster. Are you coming or what?
Yeah, fine.
Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace?
With me? I mean, if we're gonna be working together, I'd like to know more about you. It's only right.
Oh, I'm regretting
You're
this
talking to
already.
one? Nice kitty. Making me do stuff? Gross.
You're not gonna go away unless I do a formal introduction, is that it?
Why, yes. That's the idea.
Eddie. My name's Eddie.
He likes
which you
it. Don't
already
even
know
lie.
Because we've met.
Not really met so much as both been near Volt at the same time. Sure, kinda. You ran into me once. I guess that counts.
Whatever. Good enough?
I mean, you could say it nicer. Is it short for Edward? Give me something.
Edison. Edison Watts. You want my barcode too?
Yes, please.
Look, you'd better rest up if you want to be useful tomorrow. Unless you've changed your mind.
You wish.
Right. Well, this has been something, but I need to get back to it. Oh, and if you do show up, wear something comfortable.
Okay. Edison and he blushes. I know! I think I love them both. Okay. Dorian, I need you to stop doing that, sir. I need you to stop doing that. I suppose I can watch where I'm walking, but also I'm a clumsy queen. Like, it's just, it is what it is. What is that? The sound? That's Dorian when we bump into him. Some of the some of the things will do that. Let me see if I can do it again. No. I don't think so. But it happens every now and then. It's happened with Betty before. It's happened with, who was it happening with before? I don't remember, but yeah, when you like bump into the items. I think I want to talk to the console. Since we have no ghost.
It doesn't seem quite right.
Oh.
What you imagined you were aiming the dateviators at turned out to be...
Ooh!
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Lucinda! Miss Lavish. My apologies. Miss Lavish.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
Perhaps. Wow. Iconic. Wait, are you in microtransaction? Like, are you the mom of the kids? You were added together. Possibly. She's a slay! Hello, best character.
Damn straight.
Ooh, voice.
Watch this.
Watch this. Ooh. I don't actually know what happened.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Oh, you made me more charming. Why, thank you. The mimicking, I know. This game is so bad for that. I think, like... Yeah, I have a problem with, like, mimicking people. Sometimes I never do it to be disrespectful, but in a game like this with voice actors that are so good and so, like, unique, when I hear things, I'm like, I feel compelled to repeat. Wait, what was the one that Michael did? Oh, I don't remember. Got any more?
You know it. but you'll have to earn it.
Not the lip bite. Miss Ma'am. Put that away, girl. Put that away.
Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing.
Thank you. I should have worn a red shirt today. Instead, I'm wearing my Scanlan. Enter the Meat Man reunion tour video.
Because I made it.
Exclude. Save the money. Yes.
You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward.
Now, very expensive is a bit dramatic, Queen. Okay, reward me up, baby.
Your sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed. And you will be amply rewarded.
Know how amply?
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
I mean, now I wasn't going to say that, but I was thinking about that.
Amply.
Oh. You said, let me boost them a little bit. Y'all, I'm struggling here. I would like to request permission to pick the first option, please. I'm gonna do it. Oh, hot mama, give me those bazoomies.
You want to give my bazoomies a squeeze?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Which one? Left or right bazoomy?
Obviously the left one. Well, it depends. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Because if you're right-handed, then left. If you're left-handed, then right. Left.
You give her left bazoomy a squeeze. It feels tender, yet firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
Play.
I'll save the other for later. Thank you for giving me your attention.
Thanks for the charm.
But a lavish lady has to always leave her little lover wanting.
Of course.
I'll see you around, lover.
Oh.
And who knows? You might just get lucky.
With more charm, of course. Of course, of course. Well, that was not the console. But I'll take it. Discord. Sam?
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there?
Yeah, I see.
That's wordplay, baby.
Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh?
I mean...
You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now? To you.
Some of us are just blessed. I was the poorest Valdivianite, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Well, that's the why, but... So, like, where did the Dateviators come from?
She's fishing! She's selling us out as we speak. And there's nothing I can do about it. Guy named Tinfoil Hat is claiming he did.
Tinfoil Hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
She does seem sus. I wish I knew.
Me too. Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Well, I'll enjoy the furniture dates. You can enjoy having a job, you know. We'll see.
Guess so. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first.
Of course.
So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Bye. Bye, bestie. It's nighttime. Another day, another sleigh. Sonic reference? Wouldn't understand. I know zero about Sonic. It's Thursday. Ghost? No. We'll check again later. Yeah. Check the data decks. Eddie and Vault. Like business hospitality, dislike being asked questions. It's interesting that they're one character on here, when some of the other things that we talked to, like the hamper, it's two different characters in the same item. You know what I mean? Barry Styles. Gotta go fast is his catchphrase. Ah. You've met Barry. You're a flamboyant yet laid-back beauty guru. Come see him anytime for a fabulous chat. Likes, interests, and likes. Dislikes, disinterest, and dislikes. Fair. Penelope? The wall in front of the dining table. We can hit that one up today. Is there a time limit in game, like a week or something? We've definitely been over a week. I don't know if there's a time limit. I assume there might be, because with Mikey Transaction, it was like, in order to 100% the game, like, I don't know. You need to work. I don't know. Penelope. You've met Penelope, a frazzled, overwhelmed collection of office supplies. She's off to a date with the rather hostile seeming Christoph, the cross trainer. Likes. Inspirational quotes, taking pictures, pizza, and her peach. Dislikes, not being seen. Or maybe I'm just really hung up on that. Anyway. Your conversation with another question mark. Your conversation with another dateable was hijacked by Lucinda Lavish, the most impressive character you've seen, at least according to her own words. She gave you 5 charm points, although, was it a bride? Likes, luxury, dislikes, lollygagging. Wait. What else is new? No! This is the worst day of my life. I will be so upset if this button doesn't go away. Because what is that? Ooh. Ooh, I'm also surprised and a little bit disappointed that I didn't get a nightmare after talking to Von Trapp. In real life, I probably would have. Actually, let's talk to Michael again. Let's see if we can get some more stuff. Yeah. We have so many people still to meet. I was just in here. We've met 39 people. We have over 60 people left. That feels so...
What would you like to do?
excessive. Pull for armor, please.
I'll take those brundles.
Also, thank you all for liking the stream if you have so far.
Baby.
I appreciate you.
1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence.
Of course.
With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01.
Yes. We have 2 boots.
If you collect 100 common boots of true presence,
yes,
you confuse them into a pair of epic gauntlets of stardom.
All part of the grind.
I just like to be there for the process. What would you like to do?
Well, again.
I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence. With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence,
I'll let you finish.
Confuse them into a pair of epic gauntlets of stardom.
One of his kids is gotcha pulls, probably.
Good luck pulling, pal. What would you like to do? I'll take those
We gotta use our brundles.
1, 2, 3. You got the common boots of true presence. With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01.
I think we had like 4, or no, we had like 5 maybe?
100 common boots of true presence. You confuse them into... sure. What would you like to do?
Add him to the pile. Pull for armor.
I'll take those. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3. You got the common. With this, all of yours. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can. Good. What would you like to do?
I don't actually know how many I had.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, did
You
I have
got the
60?
With this, if you collect
There should be an option to, like,
100
max
boots
pull.
and true presents. What would you like to do?
Or, like, speed through the dialogue, you know?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
You've
you can
already
pull 5
pulled me,
times per
but
day. I
always
got you, I
have,
got
but
you.
once you're getting addicted to my charms too much, baby, come back tomorrow.
That's my bad. He did tell me that before. I was listening, but also... Wait. The wall in front of the dining room. The wall. This wall? Doesn't look like I can. Wall. Oh, the wall. Which wall? What's that? Oh, wait. This wall. This wall? Doesn't look like it's an option. The wall behind the stairs. This? Like, where exactly? Like, what is an option? Oh, this? Where the TV is? Yeah, it's not letting me. Okay, where to? Where to? We have so much stuff in here. What is this? This tiny tyrant proves to locked tighter than even the front door. You'll need some way to open this with the help of a lockpicker's friend, a bobby pin perhaps. Ooh. Can I try?
Looking at the tiny, big-headed Dorian who stands before you, it's hard not to wonder if perhaps the dateviators have glitched. But a quick inspection does seem to show they're working just fine.
This is terrifying.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. He's standing on something.
You saying I'm nothing?
No.
I'm still a door, not a cabinet, not a hatch. A door, just as much as the rest.
Is it an ironing board cupboard? I have no idea.
Understand?
Yeah, understand. Understood.
Good.
Oh! Rude. I guess I have to be friends with the bobby pin. Ugh. Friendship? Gross. So much effort. Definitely not compensating for anything. Definitely not his tiny body. Okay, I suppose we should actually try to speak to the console now.
The game console turns on. Team 17.
Ah!
Sassy Chap Games.
Ah, that's this!
Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
Ooh.
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner. But she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
Not for me. She has cool eyes.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Oh, Luna, nice. Love the wires. The boots are so sick. And I love the little headpiece. Wait, the disc coming out of the arm, like the sleeve thing? Cool.
Which way do you want to go?
Left. What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming. Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
Scroufs?
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna unload a whole lot of Zaker charges on the Scroufs.
Bizork!
Bizork. That's so Sims.
Eat Zaker, worm!
Yeah. Oh no. I think we failed.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of Scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Bestie.
We'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
One thing about me, I'm pro-violence. You're about to say she sounds like a Sim. Yeah, very Sim-ish. Simlish, if you will. Is this stealth section or something? Let's go. We got the right equipment.
You're right.
Not pro-violence. That was a joke.
It'll help us get through the sensors in there.
Not a +5 shadow suit.
Upholder tech is nasty.
Where's mine?
I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following. We're just playing.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna, tell me more about yourself. And those, like, chalk picking skills, I guess.
Me? Your average member of the Resistance.
I mean, of course, but...
Maybe above average.
Yeah.
We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Diabolical. And who am I to you?
You? I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice.
Right.
Cute, but expendable.
Oh!
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Actually, I think she picked the chalk. Thank you very much.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class Upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Of course. Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very.
We can do it. Don't forget, I'm not expendable, so please don't allow anything bad to happen.
How do you suggest we do this?
Who cares? Guns blazing. Oh, can I say that?
Let's light this place up!
After merely a few charges springed from Luna's rifle, the corridor is absolutely swarmed with guards.
Ah, bits, we've got company. Drop your weapon!
Whoa, cool.
Cease! Cease! Cease!
Eat plasma, drites!
The battle rages through the halls as you and Luna drop guard after guard.
Pretty great team.
There you are.
Not the assassin upholder.
Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
I'll save the
You
day.
can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form.
Oh no. Grab Luna and run!
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
I can save you, girl. Give her a wink and smile.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Crah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end.
Yeah, that's true.
We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Probably a crafting break, you know? Get our gear up.
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
That's important. Let's get crafty.
All right, we can craft something really special using this workbench. This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
Ooh. Does it take compliments?
Compliments?
Never mind. You look great. So glad I get to have you as my partner here. You're the fiercest damn warrior I've ever seen. Love your moves. Your voice makes my insides doozy.
Oh, interesting. I will be aware of that, so I don't distract you in combat.
This is horrible.
Okay, let's get started with...
He hates me! One scrov skin.
Got it. And then?
One globule.
Got it. And then?
I think that's it.
All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately. But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and... It's pretty globular.
That doesn't
which
sound
is always
good.
good for defense.
Oh, well, there you go.
The scrov skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this.
Wait!
That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Okay.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is.
The assassin?
The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern.
I don't know what that
Mining
means.
constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
An evil twin?
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
But which one of you is which? I don't know you well enough, Luna.
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Who is Celine?
Who is that with you? Some low-level peon? I always send those to the Drock pits. Do you need to know any more? We kill her.
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Oh.
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
I'm like so invested right now.
Crescentia! Go!
Wait, I should have asked who that was. That sounded like a dragon. Use items.
Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia's power.
The voice acting is so
The battle
good.
is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground. Presumably dead.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wait, I mean
That wasn't
good?
even
I
a
don't know.
single Save.
Amazing!
Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
So glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
A gift.
If you'll have me, can we take this to a more romantic level?
He doesn't hate me!
Don't think I didn't notice those little flirting responses you gave.
I did. I did it because you're hot, Luna.
Whatever works, Yael. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Yes!
Thank you. Truly.
We're in love. How are specs? What did she give us? I actually don't know. I feel like we had all of these already. We'll check. 2 more charges. Someone asked about the air fryer. We can check that out. Air fryer.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
I did just fall in love with someone else, but I have enough love to go around, Miss Lavish.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
Okay. I'm seated. I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover.
Oh, no.
How would you like to know me?
You said you're the best character in the game?
I sure am. the very best character in the game.
Can you explain that, though?
I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
Oh, of course. I mean, it makes sense to me. You're so hot. Fair.
Only the hottest of us get to be stars.
I mean...
Compliment noted. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
I mean... Okay. I will say I haven't quite seen that yet. Everything?
Everything. Check out my range. Alas, my dear Serpentine. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And
It's
each
range.
of those lines was recorded in only one take.
Wow. Impressive.
I'm basically the best actress.
Fair.
In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Ah, what do you think?
You convinced me.
Yay! Here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess,
Of course.
I present you empathy.
Thank you. Empathy! Nice. I really don't know if we got anything from Luna. Because this was from Lux. This was from Dorian and Wall. This was from Lucinda. Empathy was from Keith. And now Lucinda. So I think Luna glitched out a little
See
bit.
you around, my biggest fan.
The other Bazoomi, oh fair. Well, we could have had that maybe. We have one more. We could do the air fryer, although maybe it's fate that it didn't work. Let me see. I just really want the ghost. Let me check up there one more time. Ghosty. Wait, that's not the place. No ghost. You know who I think I want to talk to? Who I have seen the character design for? The holiday decorations. No, maybe we should talk to the boxes. There are so many boxes. I've never seen the character design, but I do think I know who voices them. So let's talk to the boxes.
As you take in the sight of the adventurer
My
standing
goodness.
before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone
Ooh.
by.
Exciting. The tape is kind of wild.
Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Of course. What is this? I can't quite tell.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here!
I am!
I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself.
Right.
That probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it,
Mhm.
I'm exemplary.
Oh, me too. Wow.
But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to come prepared.
Oh, yes! Well said! Excellent point!
Right.
Introductions. Trite as they may be at times, are a
I have the
great
camera
place
on.
to start.
Welcome home. Yes, I would like
The
your
adventurer
name,
strikes an
please.
impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am the
Bo.
soul, the spirit,
Oh.
the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house.
Kind of slay.
This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
Of course. Nice. Listen, I will say, I can't say for sure, but this looks like it would be one of the more uncomfy ensembles to actually wear, you know? The boxes. It doesn't look very cozy. Tiki, yeah, this is Ashley Johnson. She's from Critical Role. She is Ellie in The Last of Us. Also, it's funny that her character's name is Bo because in Critical Role in the second campaign, there's a character named Bo, but it's not her. You're saying my house is special?
The most special house in the history of houses. You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer.
Of course.
An adventurer. A rake. A rogue. A bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years.
Right.
Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part.
Oh, that's amazing. Sounds like you're a fantastic box to know.
That I am.
I love the music for her too.
I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point.
Wait, why?
You must be, I mean, you couldn't be any other than...
Pink, yes.
Right?
The human. You must think I'm someone important. Wait, who do you think I am?
I know that you are the... well...
Oh, she's so precious!
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path.
You may kiss my hand?
Alongside you, the leading houseologist.
Oh, yes.
To whom I owe such a debt of gratitude and respect.
Yes, hand. The leading what?
Houseologist.
Oh.
The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets. You are the resident, after all.
She's in the fan club. She has to be. Speaking of, I gotta go to the fan club. But I'm a little scared to talk to Fantina again, to be honest. Yeah, I am, but I didn't build it or anything.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
I mean, I don't know. No, I just live here.
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Okay. Oh crap, are you gonna be sick?
It's okay. I'll be all right. I'm an adventurer. I may quail, but I will always recover. But you... I may have already said too much.
Wait, why?
I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it.
Right, of course. You can continue.
All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow. But no promises. Okay. See ya.
Right, see ya, I guess. Well. Okay. Time for bed. It's been so long since we talked to Betty or listen, we have so many people to talk to though. It's sad because I want to circle back to people, but how many people have we met? We've met 41 people. Oh my goodness. Dorian. You last met a tiny, big-headed Dorian at the ironing board closet. Same bouncer energy, smaller package. He's not letting you in. Luna. Yeah, Luna was supposed to give us empathy. But I don't know that they did. Maybe they did. She did. A spacer named Luna played through a wild dystopian sci-fi shooter with crafting elements and defeated the final boss together. She's completely in love with you, or at least that's what the screen said when you achieved it. Likes, reloading, looting corridors. Dislikes, Grouse, upholders, Celine. Understandable. Bo, the box. You've met Bo, a self-proclaimed explorer, adventurer, rake, rogue, and bounder who enjoys anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history. She seems to be hungry for adventure and to have some sort of quest in mind. Last time you saw her, she seemed to become rather ill with foreboding. Likes, vim, vigor, daring do. Dislikes, dishonesty, cowardice, reliquary, theft. It doesn't say love there? You're right! No! Oh, she did glitch. But we had the screen that came up saying that we were in love. Mikey transaction. Reached your daily limit of pulls. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Lucinda. Your conversation with another dateable was hijacked by Lucinda Lavish, the most impressive character you see. Oh, wait. You met Lucinda leading lady who proceeded to talk about her incredible acting range. One reason why she was the best character in the game. You told her you were on board and she rewarded you with specs points. Nice. Cool. I think that's... Oh, so sad. I wonder if that's an issue that other people have had. I wonder if it's something that would fix itself if we talked to her again. And I wonder if that would prevent us from getting an ending or something. Considering what the text says, you're assuming it's a feature, not a bug. Wait, with Luna? Oh, yeah, fair enough. Oh. Very interesting. What in the data decks is saying that we're not... Okay, wait. I need to look at all of these because that's going to drive me up a wall, no pun intended, if it keeps showing. We have so many people to look through. Wait, I need... Yeah, this. We've looked at these ones. Dorian. Yes, we've gotten to know Dorian quite a bit today, to be honest. Well, I mean, to be honest, we haven't really. The trapdoor was a bit of an adventure. Small Dorian, tiny Dorian was not, like, giving us much information, but... Oh, we did also talk to the attic Dorian. And we found out all that stuff about Keith, which was interesting. I'll be interested to see what happens with that. We gotta go to the fan club. That's like a must at some point. Hi, Ignis. How are you? This is a nice time to look through the characters that we've unlocked, or not unlocked, but, you know, met as well. Which we haven't done in quite a while. There are so many of them. I know that's unnecessary to say, considering we've been new that there were like 100. 102 now. But looking at them in this menu, it's just like, golly gee. There's so many, so many. Do you have to check the alternate outfits for the ones you have unlocked? Wait, what do you mean by alternate outfits? What do you mean by that? I think we're almost done looking through these. Oh my goodness. Good old Hoover and Bobby. Slay. Something in the top right corner. Oh, the top right corner are, they're like little, I don't know what they're actually called, but I'll look at it when we find someone who gave us one. They're kind of like little collectibles that you get from progressing through the person's thing. Bodhi's capsule. Yeah. Speak with Bodhi around the house. Achieve a love ending with Bodhi. You get like collectible things. I don't know if I have to look at those. Dorian says 3 out of 4. Maybe I should look at those for Dorian. I don't think I had looked at those for people previously and it hadn't come up as something that needed to be looked at. But perhaps, if that's the case, I'll just do that off stream and save again. Ugh, just Dorian. Okay. Dorian, do I need to look at your... Oh! Front Dorian, the most important door there is. Speak with Dorian facing the wrong way. The only horizontal door around. Nothing funny about this. Wow. Maybe that is what it is, or maybe it's a glitch. Who knows? I think, listen, we've been here a long time. If it were up to me, I mean, it's a little bit up to me. We would continue playing, but also I should probably pop off stream. Get dinner. Oh, Betty, no, you did not need to do that, Miss Ma'am. So we are going to go ahead and wrap up. I'm going to see if anybody else is playing anything interesting. We can go see them. I'll be back tomorrow. Quite frankly, if it's okay with all of you, I might be playing this again tomorrow because I'm having what I would potentially call too good of a time playing Date Everything. And I want to meet everybody. I don't want to have to wait like a whole week. Oh, it's just so sad to do that. So we are going to go see Hot Cocoa Collective, who's chatting and playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. And please stop by and hang out with them. Drop them a like at the very least. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out if you're here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.